Cereal presents The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, defender of law and order, champion of equal rights, valiant, courageous fighter against the forces of hate and prejudice, who today, in his guise of Clark Kent, becomes involved in a thrilling Oriental mystery. We'll join him in a moment. But first, our friend Dan McCullough would like to have a word with you. Come in, Dan.
You know, gang, I'm not one to be handing out advice, but I'd like to make a suggestion. I suggest that you get busy on the double quick and round out your collection of comic buttons from packages of Kellogg's Pep. Because, well, there'll be exciting news for you on Monday. But meanwhile, be sure to be on hand when Mom opens a new package of Pep and get your new comic button. If it's a duplicate, all the better. Then you can have the fun of trading with your pals and maybe get just the one to complete your collection of all 18 buttons in this series. They're real humdingers, you know. Pictures of your favorite funny sheet characters, like Orphan Annie and Lillums and Smilin' Jack. Superman, too. We couldn't leave him out. Every single one of these pet comic buttons is a real eye-catcher. And it's a wonderful feeling when you wear your whole collection pinned on your jacket or your dress or cap. So, hop to it, gang. Ask Mom to get you some more of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep, because that's the only way you can get these exclusive prizes. You don't send in any money, not even a box top, and you can't buy them anywhere, but you'll find a comic button to help round out your collection in every package of P.E.P. Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek. Now, The Adventures of Superman.
As our story opens today, Clark Kent and his editor, Perry White, are on their way by car to the Chinese section of the city in response to an urgent summons from Dr. Chi Wan, learned scholar and collector of Oriental art. Darkness has fallen, and the narrow, winding streets are empty, save for a few wraith-like figures half hidden in shadowed doorways. Here and there, a dim light burns in a store window piled high with bits of milky jade, lacquered boxes, and all manner of strange curios from a land beyond the seas. The unearthly silence is broken only by the purr of the car. Listen.
Isn't it a little strange that Dr. Wan didn't tell you why he wanted to see you, Chief?
Must have had his reasons.
Yes, I guess so. Incidentally, wasn't he educated here in the United States?
Yeah, that's right. Now, take it easy. I think that's the house over there.
Huh?
Isn't that number 44?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's it. I'll park right in front of it.
Better play safe and lock the car.
Right. Go on, Chief. I'll slide out after you.
Okay. Let's go. That's G1's jewelry store.
Uh-huh. Hey, it's closed.
Yeah, I know. He said to come right upstairs to his apartment. Through this hallway, I guess.
Hey, sure is dark in here.
It certainly is. Wait a minute. I'll light a match so we don't trip and break our necks. Yeah. Come on, now follow me.
Right.
I don't know what's on Juan's mind, but it better be something mighty important or I'll wring his neck for dragging me down here at this hour.
Must be important.
Hang it, the match went out. Wait, I'll light another.
Chief, look out! Duck!
What happened?
Someone threw a knife at us.
Good Godfrey, what?
I don't know. I just happened to turn my head when your match went out and saw a figure crouched below us in the hallway.
Oh, where is he? Come on, let's get
No, wait a minute. Hold it. He's gone now, and we'll never find him in this maze of winding streets.
Yes, you're right. Now, where's the knife?
Here. Stuck in this side wall.
We're pretty lucky, Kent. Just missed us by a fraction of an inch.
Just missed your back. Here, wait, I'll wrap a handkerchief around the handle and pull it out.
Yeah, show it to G1. Maybe he can explain this attempt at murder.
Yes, come on. Let's go on up to his apartment before someone else decides to use us as a target.
He should have known we'd run into something screwy in this neck of the woods.
I cannot tell you, I'm afraid, how distressed I am at what has happened, and how pained I would have been had any harm befallen you.
Well, not nearly so pained as Kent and I would have been if that knife had landed in his back or in mine.
It was a lucky thing I happened to turn around just as that devil let it fly.
Well, look here, T1. What's this all about? People don't go around throwing knives at strangers without reason.
There is reason, Mr. White. Good and ample reason. You see, I am convinced that before the next sun rises, I shall be dead.
What do you mean, Dr. Juan?
Have you lost your mind?
Please, there is little time, and I have much to tell you. But first you must give me your solemn oath that not one word of what I am about to reveal shall ever pass your lips.
Well, that all depends. If it's information the police should have, I'm not going to withhold it.
I am convinced that the police can be of little assistance. For believe me, I should have called them long ago.
Sounds crazy to me, but okay, I'll keep your secret.
Good. And you, Mr. Kent?
Of course.
I'm grateful to you both. Now, here is my story. In 1930, while traveling through western China, I discovered in an ancient temple in the province of Shenxing a goatskin manuscript written by an unknown scholar 3,000 years ago.
Hey, that's a long way back, Dr. Juan.
The Chinese Empire is more than 4,000 years old, Mr. Kent.
Oh, what about the manuscript? What was on it?
The manuscript said that he who finds the 10 teeth of the sacred green dragon will have life everlasting.
Oh, now, look, Juan, I'm a busy man. I run a newspaper, and the owners of that newspaper don't pay me to chase green dragons or pink elephants or purple cows.
But I have already found the dragon.
But you have?
Where, Dr. Juan?
In the ruins of the Shenxing temple. It was an idol, hand-carved from ebony, but the teeth were missing. Vandals had stolen them.
Well, who'd want a handful of teeth, even from a green dragon?
You do not understand. The 10 teeth of the sacred dragon are 10 pieces of pure jade, each one of which is engraved with a Chinese symbol. Each symbol describes a rare herb found only in the lofty mountains of western China. When all 10 herbs are combined and ground into a powder, that powder renders the human body free of disease forever.
And you believe that, Juan?
I cannot help but believe it, for even now I have in my possession 6 of the dragon's teeth.
Well, that's fine, but what's this got to do with all that mumbo-jumbo about going to your grave?
Everything. It is my possession of the jade teeth that has cast over me the shadow of death.
Just what do you mean, Dr. Juan?
You see, it is this way. Somehow the Japanese, when they overran China, learned of the ancient manuscript and its secret. Through torture and murder of my people, a group of them came into possession of 4 of the jade teeth.
So what? The Japs are licked. They can't hurt you now.
I know. But that is not the end of the story.
Oh. Oh, well, go on.
Sometime before Hirohito's war makers were brought to their knees, even before Hitler was vanquished, the precious jade teeth and their secret were turned over to the Nazis. Apparently, they have since fallen into the hands of a group who are still carrying on undercover fascist activities, in preparation, no doubt, for another war.
And this gang found out you owned 6 of the 10 jade teeth, eh?
Precisely. The reason for their desire to own and control the secret of everlasting life is self-evident.
Of course. Say, they could build an army of supermen with stuff like that.
What makes you so sure they'll attempt to kill you to get the teeth, Dr. Juan?
Because I have already refused 3 offers to sell. The last offer made was for a fabulous sum. When I rejected it, I was pointedly warned that unless I reconsidered by midnight tonight, I would forfeit my life.
Oh, who told you that?
A man named Karl Schrader, an underground German fascist, who has been posing as an art dealer.
Now, look, I should think this would be a case for the police or the FBI.
No, there would be questions to answer. Unwanted publicity of a sort that would imperil the secret of the dragon's teeth. A secret that belongs not to one man or a group of men, but to all the world.
Well, that's all very well, but
Besides, I've been warned against. My telephone wire is tapped. My house is guarded.
Well, look, what can we do to help you, Dr. Juan?
I want you to take the 6 dragon's teeth, and if anything happens to me, turn them over to Professor Henry Wells, curator of the Oriental Department at the Metropolis Museum.
No, wait a minute, Warren. That might be dangerous.
No harm will befall you. Schrader will not run the risk of an attempt on the life of a nationally famous newspaper editor. But if you are afraid...
Oh, we're not afraid. Give us the dragon's teeth.
Very good. I shall get them for you from the strong box in my safe. While I am gone, will you please help yourself to some tea? It is an excellent and very special blend of which I received a shipment just this morning.
Thanks. I can use the stimulant.
I shall be gone only a moment.
Look here, Kent. What's the idea of sticking our necks out on this?
Because I like him. Because I got a hunch this is going to develop into a terrific story for us.
Yeah? Well, I got a hunch it's going to be a lot of grief. Pour me some of that tea.
Okay.
Unaware that Perry White's hunch is right, Clark Kent smiles confidently as he prepares to pour tea for his editor. In a moment, we'll return for the startling climax of today's episode. But first, here again is your announcer.
Say, gang, this is the very last time I'll be talking to you about that first series of comic buttons you're all collecting from packages of Kellogg's Pep. So I hope your collection is all complete, or almost complete. Why, in our neighborhood, a lot of the fellows and girls have all 18 buttons in the series, and a lot more have all but one. Hope you're that far along, because come Monday, I'm going to have some doggone exciting news for you, something you won't want to miss. So pitch in and round out your collection of Pep comic buttons. Get the thrill of having all 18 pictures of your favorite comic strip characters pinned on your jacket or dress or cap. Don't miss out on a single one. Get Orphan Annie and Uncle Walt and Superman and all of the others. And say, better remind Mom that it's time to get more of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. That's the prize package that brings you these exciting comic buttons. You don't send in any money, not even a box top, and you can't buy them anywhere. These exclusive prizes come only in packages of P.E.P. Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg, the greatest name in cereals. And remember, tune in Monday for the big news I'll have for you. Now, back to the adventures of Superman.
While waiting for Chi Wan to return with the precious jade dragon teeth, which they have agreed to take to the museum for him, Clark Kent pours tea for Perry White.
Sugar, Chief? Thanks. I'll help myself. Well, what about you? Aren't you going to have any?
No, thank you.
Go on, take some. Special blend, Chi Wan said.
I don't care for tea.
This is good.
I wonder what's keeping him.
It takes a while to open a safe. Leave it to the Chinese to dish up a good cup of tea.
It shouldn't be taking him this long.
Oh, relax, son, relax. Pour yourself a cup of this brew. Nothing like a good cup of tea, too.
What's the matter, Chief?
I don't know, my throat, Chief, tightening up.
What is it?
I can't breathe. The tea,
Great Scott! It's poisoned!
Moving swiftly, Clark Kent catches Perry White's limp body as the teacup and saucer slip from his editor's inert fingers and crash to the floor. What has happened? Did Chi Wan deliberately set a trap for Perry White? And if so, why? There are new thrills and surprises in this exciting new mystery of the Dragon's Teeth. So don't fail to be with us Monday for another dramatic episode. Tune in, same time, same station, and follow the adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellows and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman. Brought to you every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station, by the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek. And for other thrilling adventures of Superman, see your local newspaper. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC publication. Say there, gang, have you heard? Kellogg's Variety is back. That's the grand 10-package assortment of 6 famous Kellogg cereals that makes breakfast so much fun. Why, it's like eating in a restaurant where you can choose from a whole list of your favorite cereals, each one in your own private package. And Mom's sure to be glad Kellogg's Variety is back. Show her how you can eat right out of the swell new Kell Bowl pack. She'll like not having to wash dishes. So ask her to hurry and get Kellogg's Variety right away. And be sure to be with us on Monday for the thrilling adventures of Superman. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System. Kellogg's Pep, the super delicious cereal, presents the adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, defender of law and order, champion of equal rights, valiant, courageous fighter against the forces of hate and prejudice. Today, strange and mysterious forces are at work in the heart of Chinatown in Metropolis as Perry White and Clark Kent visit the learned scholar, Dr. Chi Wan. We'll join them at Dr. Wan's apartment in a moment. But right now, here's a word from Dan McCullough.
Say, gang, I hope you're listening carefully to what I'm going to tell you today. I hope you've practically got your ears glued to the radio, because this is exciting. Now, here's the dope. You've been collecting the 18 comic buttons in the first series put out by Kellogg's Pet. Well, those comic buttons made such a big hit that now there's a second series. Yes, now there's a second series. 18 more buttons for you to watch out for and exchange with your pals. There's Andy Gump and Popeye and the Little King and Superman, of course. And every single one of these new buttons is gay and brilliant and smart-looking. The colors are bright blue and red, yellow and black, and the pictures of your favorite funny paper characters are clear-cut and true to life. Yes, sir, these new Pet comic buttons are really honeys. And just like the first series, they're exclusive prizes from that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pet. That means that you don't send in a single penny, not even a buck stop. And you can't buy them anywhere, but you just ask Mom to get you plenty of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pet. And there's your prize in every package. Remember, that's P-E-P, Pet, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek. Now, the adventures of Superman.
When Clark Kent and Editor Perry White rushed down to the Chinatown apartment of Dr. Chi Wan in response to an urgent summons from the Oriental scholar and art expert, they learned an amazing story concerning 10 pieces of precious jade known as the Dragon's Teeth. According to a legend, each of the jade teeth is engraved with a symbol representing a rare herb, which, when combined, brings everlasting life. Carl Schroeder, who poses as an art dealer but represents a group of fascists, made several unsuccessful attempts to buy 6 of the jade teeth owned by Dr. Wan. Then, angered by failure, Schroeder gave the Chinese scholar until midnight to sell or suffer violence. Fearful lest Schroeder will kill him to steal the precious teeth, Dr. Wan asked Kent and White to take them away for safekeeping. As we continue now, Perry White is sipping tea in Dr. Wan's apartment while waiting for the Chinese to return with the jade teeth.
Try some of this tea, Kent. It's delicious.
No, thanks. I never drink tea.
You don't know what you're missing.
Maybe.
Something like a good cup of tea to...
Kent, what's the matter, Steve? My throat, Kent. It's tightening up. I can't breathe. Kent, that tea, it's quite Scott. It's point. Chief! Oh, it's so cold. Boy's thinking fast. He's as pale as a ghost. I can barely feel his pulse. Can't waste any time looking for one. I've got to get him to a doctor. It may be too late. I'll come back later to settle with whoever poisoned that tea. Here we are. Now, up with the window. Away!
Red cloak streaming in the night wind, Superman speeds through the darkness with Perry White limp and unconscious in his arms, racing against the grim specter of death. Meanwhile, back in the editorial rooms of the Daily Planet, Lois Lane, Star Girl reporter, questions Beanie Martin, the Planet's copy boy, concerning Clark Kent's whereabouts.
You say he went out with Mr. White about an hour ago, Beanie?
That's right, Miss Lane. They went to Chinatown.
Chinatown? What for?
On a story, I guess. I heard Mr. White say he didn't think there was much in it, but he wanted Mr. Kent to come along anyway.
Look, do you know where in Chinatown they went?
No, I don't.
Oh, think hard, Beanie. Didn't Mr. White say where he was going?
Not to me. He did mention some Chinese name, but I can't remember it.
Beanie, please, try to think of that name.
Gee, I can't remember. Wait a minute. Gee, that's it. Dr. G something.
Dr. Chi Wan?
Yeah, that's it. How did you know?
Dr. Wan is a well-known Chinese art dealer. They didn't say why they were going, did they?
Not to me, anyway. Hi, Jim. Say, did you hear the one about
For heaven's sake, Beanie, will you save those corny jokes for some other time?
Okay. See you later.
What's cooking, Miss Lane? You seem upset. I am, Jim. From what Beanie just told me, Clark and the Chief are down in Chinatown digging up another story, and I'm...
Chinatown?
Yes, and I'm going down there to cut myself in on whatever it is.
Oh, now, wait a minute. It's almost 11 o'clock. No time in that for a girl to be alone down in...
nonsense. I can take care of myself. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, no, you won't. I'm coming with you. Wait till I grab my hat and coat. What makes you think they're at Dr. Chi Wan's place, Miss Lane?
Beanie said he heard the Chief mention the name. There it is, driver. Number 44 on the right.
Okay, miss. That'll be 85.
I got it, Miss Lane. You get out.
Okay.
Here, driver. Keep the change.
Want me to wait?
Why,
No, thank you. We expect to be quite a while.
Okay.
well, nowhere to, Miss Lane.
Well, that's Dr. Wan's store, but it's closed.
Yeah, everything seems to be closed around here.
Let's take a look at the store, Jim. He may be in the back.
Okay.
Shut tight.
Wait a minute. There's a card stuck in the glass.
What does it say?
Let's see. The store is closed. Inquire upstairs.
That means he lives above the store. We should have thought of that. Come on.
Right.
This must be the entrance through the hallway.
It's dark. How do we find the stairs?
Just stumble over them, I guess. I haven't any matches.
Oh, here they are. Be careful. You go up first, and I'll follow you.
Are you sure the card said upstairs above the store, Jim? Jimmy? Jimmy, where are you?
Here.
Well, why didn't you say so? Got me scared to death.
I thought I heard someone moving around in the hallway. Guess not.
Don't do that again. I talked to you. Please answer.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Okay, come along.
Blaine. What? Stop. There's someone down in the hallway.
How do you know?
I can hear someone moving. Hear those boards creak?
No, I don't hear anything.
Listen.
Oh, yes, I hear it now. Jim, what do we do?
Maybe it's just some bum moving around. Let's get up the landing.
Golly, I wish it weren't so dark.
He's following us up the stairs. Whoever it is.
Where's the door? There must be a door to Dr. Juan's apartment.
Don't move. He's coming, all right.
Jimmy, where are you?
Right here.
Oh.
Stand back against the wall, Miss Lane. Here he comes. He's got a knife.
Oh, Jimmy, what happened?
I kicked him in the shin.
Oh,
quick.
Jim.
Find the door and bang on it.
Here it is. Dr. Juan. Dr. Juan.
Who's there?
Miss Lane and Mr. Olsen of the Daily Planet, please open the door.
Come in, Miss.
Come on, Jim. Close the door, Dr. Juan. Hurry. Hurry, please.
Take it easy, Miss Lane.
May I ask what happened?
We came here to look for Clark Kent and Perry White. And someone with a knife followed us up the steps. If it hadn't been for Jim here, I don't know what would have happened.
Please sit down, both of you. Possibly you can explain something to me.
Yes, but first, has Mr. White been here?
Yes, both Mr. White and Mr. Kent were seated in this room not 5 minutes ago.
Well, where are they now?
I don't know. Mr. White was seated in the very chair you are in now, Miss Lane. He was drinking tea, as you can readily see. I excused myself for a moment to get something, but when I came back, they were gone. Both of them.
That's strange.
Golly.
Stranger than you think, Miss Lane, since both doors leading from this room were locked.
What about the windows?
That one was open. It looks out on the rear yard, but they couldn't possibly have gone out the window. There's a drop of 30 feet to a stone wall.
What were they doing here in the first place?
That, unfortunately, is something I cannot explain.
It seems there are a lot of unexplained things happening around here, Dr. Juan. Jimmy, I think we'd better go. Will you please lead us safely to a taxicab, Dr. Juan?
I suggest, Miss Lane, that you do not leave this house.
What?
What do you
I
mean?
strongly advise that you and Mr. Olsen remain here until daylight. Otherwise, you may lose your lives.
For a moment, Lois Lane and Jim Olsen are startled at the ominous warning Dr. Chi Wan has just given them. Then the thought occurs to them that Dr. Wan himself may be responsible for what has happened. We'll know more in a moment when we return for the climax of today's episode. But first, here again, your announcer.
You know, gang, I'll bet you weren't really surprised when I told you a while ago that Kellogg's Pep is putting out a second series of comic buttons, because you probably guessed that a second series would be along. But I'll bet you never guessed how swell these new comic buttons would be. Take the picture of Lord Plushbottom, for instance, with his high silk hat and his snow-white mustache and monocle. Or Popeye, looking so tough he must have eaten a big can of spinach. Or Superman himself. Yes, sir, these new second series Pep comic buttons are real humdingers, done up in bright red and blue and black and yellow on a gleaming white background. Every single one of these 18 new comic buttons is so bright and clear-cut that, well, you'll want to collect them all. So hop to it. Get the first series and the second series. You know, these comic buttons are easy to get. You don't send in any money, not even a box stop. And you can't buy them anywhere. Just ask Mom to get you plenty of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. And there's your exclusive prize inside the package. That's P-E-P, Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg, the greatest name in cereals. Now, back to the adventures of Superman.
Shaken by their encounter in the dark hallway of Dr. Chi Wan's Chinatown apartment, Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen were about to leave to investigate the strange disappearance of Clark Kent and Perry White, when the Chinese scholar stopped them by saying,
I suggest, Miss Lane, that you do not leave this house.
Why not?
I strongly advise that you both remain here until daylight. Otherwise, You may lose your life.
Well, that's ridiculous.
That's a big idea.
Merely a precaution.
A precaution against what?
Cases over which I have no control.
Oh, nonsense, Dr. Wan. Is there a phone in this house?
No. The telephone is downstairs in my store.
Well, that means we can't even call the police.
Please bear with me, Miss Lane. At some later date, you will have a complete explanation. And now let me apologize for being a miserable host. Will you and Mr. Olsen have a cup of tea?
Tea? What? Why, yes. How about you, Jim?
Are we staying here?
I suppose so.
Okay, then. I'll have some, too.
You see, the tea is still quite hot. Evidence that Mr. White and Mr. Kent left here only a short while ago. Sugar, Miss Lane?
Yes, 2, please. The same for me.
Thank you.
Mr. Olsen?
Thanks.
Tea certainly is pungent.
Smells good.
Yes. It is a special blend. I feel quite certain you will enjoy it thoroughly.
Well, I hope it helps quiet my nerves. Here's looking at you, Jim.
Unaware that at this very moment Editor Perry White is in a hospital, deathly ill from this same tea, Lois Lane and Jim Olsen are about to drink the potent brew. Can the scholarly Dr. Chi-Wan be deliberately making an attempt on their lives? We'll know tomorrow, so don't fail to be with us for another thrilling episode in this exciting mystery of the Dragon's Teeth. Tune in tomorrow and every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station for The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellows and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman. Brought to you every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station, by the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek. And for other thrilling adventures of Superman, see your local newspaper. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC publications. Want to hear a scoop? A big scoop of Kellogg news? Well, listen to this. Kellogg's Variety is back. Yes, Kellogg's have scooped 6 of their most famous cereals into this grand variety carton. One carton containing 10 separate generous-sized packages. So now it's easier for Mom. She just gets Kellogg's Variety, and everybody at the breakfast table can eat his favorite cereal fresh from its own box. Makes breakfast more fun than a picnic. Ask Mom right away to get Kellogg's Variety. It's swell, no fooling. And be sure to be with us tomorrow for the thrilling adventures of Superman. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System. Kellogg's Pep, the super delicious cereal, presents The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, defender of law and order, champion of equal rights, valiant, courageous fighter against the forces of hate and prejudice. Today, his friends Jimmy Olsen and Lois Lane are unaware that Dr. Chi-Wan's fragrant tea is for them the agent of sudden death. We'll learn whether or not they escape it in a moment. But right now, Dan McCullough would like to have a word with you. Okay, Dan?
You know, my young pal Rusty was sort of scolding me yesterday. Dan, he said, why didn't you tell me that Kellogg's Pep was planning to put out a second series of these swell comic buttons all the gang's collecting? Well, gang, I did have kind of an inkling because these comic buttons are so doggone popular with all the gang. But I just thought I'd keep this new second series as a sort of surprise for you all. And I don't know a fellow or girl who's not tickled about it. Think of it, 18 brand new Pep comic buttons to collect and to pin on your jacket or your dress or beanie and to swap duplicates with your pals. And are these buttons smart-looking? They're made of white enameled metal with the pictures reproduced clear and sharp in brilliant red and blue and black and yellow. Now, how you get these new comic buttons is important. You don't send in any money, not even a box top, and you can't buy them anywhere. But you just ask Mom to stock up with plenty of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. There's an exciting prize for you in every package. Remember, these thrilling, bright-colored comic buttons come only in packages of P.E.P. Pep, the Sunshine cereal, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek. Now, the adventures of Superman.
Mystery surrounding the dragon's teeth. 10 pieces of precious Chinese jade that supposedly held the secret of everlasting life. is deepening. As our story continues today, Lois Lane, star girl reporter of the Daily Planet, and young Jimmy Olsen are seated in the Chinatown apartment of Dr. Chi Wan, Oriental scholar and art collector. They are about to drink some of the Chinese tea that only 10 minutes before poisoned Perry White, editor of the Daily Planet. But neither Lois nor Jimmy are aware that death lurks in the cups Chi Wan is preparing for them. Listen.
I hope you enjoy the tea, Miss Lane.
My, it certainly is pungent. It smells good.
It is a special blend of choice leaves.
I'm sure I'll enjoy it. And I need something hot to settle my nerves. Well,
Don't drink that tea.
Please, it's Superman.
good
Put
heavens.
those cups down, both of you.
But Superman, what?
Not now, Miss Lane. First, Dr. Wan has a little explaining to do.
I do not understand. Who are you? How did you burst through the window like some giant bird?
Oh, he's Superman.
And I do not understand. Why are you dressed like that?
I told you, he's Superman.
Who I am is of little importance at the moment, Dr. Wan. There are a few other little matters to be cleared up first. Matters that involve murder.
Murder?
What do you mean?
Maybe I should say attempted murder. That tea in those cups. It's poison.
Poison? Oh, no.
It's a lizard.
No, that cannot be. It's impossible. Look, I will drink it myself.
Stop. Don't be a fool. Now listen to me. 2 men visited you less than a half hour ago. Is that true?
Yes, Mr. White and Mr. Kent.
You served them this tea, didn't you?
Yes.
And while you were out of the room, Mr. White drank some of the tea. In less than a minute, he collapsed, gasping for breath. He was rushed to the hospital where he is now in a serious condition.
Superman, do you
Don't
mean
worry,
that...
I'm sure he'll pull out of it all right. Doctors, at least, are very encouraging.
Oh, thank
Boy,
heaven.
am I glad to hear that.
I, too, am happy to hear it. Believe me, you have no idea how deeply I regret
I'll
it.
bet you do. You poisoned him. And you were going to poison Jim and me, too.
No. On the honor of my ancestors, I swear I did not. You must believe
Well,
me.
then who did it?
Never mind that now, Jim. Leave this to me. I think you better take Miss Lane home.
But Dr. Wan told us we'd be risking our lives if we left here tonight.
Nothing to be afraid of now. I've seen to that. Take the cab that I left waiting for you downstairs. The driver's okay.
Well, all right, if you say so. Come on, Jim.
Oh, wait a minute. What about the story Mr. White and Mr. Kent came down here for? Who's going to cover it?
Yes, what about that?
You'll hear from Kent on that subject.
Oh, we will we?
Yes, now please leave at once before something else happens.
Okay, Superman. Come on, Miss Lane.
All right, but it's against my better judgment.
Good night, Superman. Dr. Wan.
Good night, Mr. Olsen. Forgive me for the discomfort you suffered as my guest. And you too, Miss Lane.
Well, that depends. Good night.
Good night. And now, Dr. Wan, let's get at the truth.
I have told you the truth. I swear by my ancestors that I did not know the tea was poisoned.
Well, then who does know? Who did it?
Any one of my enemies, who are as numerous as the sands of the desert.
Tell me, where are the dragon teeth?
You know about them?
Yes, I know. Where are they?
I have them here, in this velvet case. You see, 6 of them, gathered from the 4 corners of the earth.
I see. The symbols engraved on each of them represent rare Chinese herbs, which, combined, are said to give the human body everlasting life.
Yes, but how do you know all this?
Well, that's not important. Who has the other 4 jade teeth to complete the set of 10?
A man named Schroeder. Carl Schroeder.
Oh, yes. He's a phony art dealer suspected as a foreign agent and who has threatened your life unless you turn these 6 jade teeth over to him by midnight tonight. Right?
Exactly. But how
Well,
did you...
it's 1 minute to midnight and nothing's happened yet. I'll stay with you for a while.
Oh, thank you, honored friend. But while we wait, tell me, please, just who are you? How do you come by your amazing strength, your ability to fly through space?
Well, there's not much to tell, Dr. Wan. I come from the planet Krypton, which has long since been shattered into 1 million glowing fragments. Here on Earth, I'm known as Superman because of the strange powers I possess. Powers of strength, speed, the ability to fly through space, impregnable skin, and so forth.
Amazing. Simply amazing. And to what end do you devote your extraordinary attributes, Superman?
To defend law and order, to champion equal rights. What is most important today, to fight the forces of hate and prejudice.
Oh, splendid, Superman. Splendid. Then you must help me in my efforts to keep the secret of the jade teeth from Carl Schroeder and the evil forces he represents.
You can count on me, Dr. Wan. Well, here it is midnight, and Schroeder's threat, just as I suspected, has been proven an empty one.
Thank heaven for that. But it does not mean that I am completely out of danger.
Well, maybe not. But I think it does mean you're safe, at least for tonight. Well, I'd better leave now. Good night, Dr. Wan.
Wait. Perhaps you had better take the jade teeth with you for safekeeping. In case...
Oh, don't worry. They're safe enough with you tonight. Clark Kent will call for them in the morning.
Very well, then. Here, I will unlock the door for you.
Oh, don't bother. The window's good enough. Good night.
Good night, and thank you.
Forget it. Up, up, and away!
It's a miracle. My eyes have seen a miracle. But now I must call Sao to bring me fresh hot tea. Sao! Sao!
Don't bother calling your servant, Dr. One. He isn't here.
Schroeder!
Surprised to see me, Dr. One?
Yes,
Thought I wouldn't make an appearance after midnight, eh?
How did you enter? Who let you in?
Your servant, Sao.
No, he wouldn't. You are lying.
Why should I lie? I paid him well, so he did what I asked him to.
I cannot believe it of Sao.
Come, Dr. One. Can't be so innocent, a man of your learning. Now that I'm here, aren't you going to ask me in? After all, we do have some unfinished business, you and I.
No, I have no business with you.
Stand back, Dr. One. I want to close this door because what we have to discuss requires privacy. Better? Thank you. Now, Dr. One, you know what I'm here for.
No, I have told you.
Hand it over.
No, Schroeder, I refuse.
Give me those jade teeth.
You are too late. They're no longer here. I turned them over.
Don't lie to me. Hand them over.
No, never.
Look, my friend, I know who to play games. You have 10 seconds in which to hand over the jade teeth or suffer the consequences. You understand?
Yes, but it will do you no good, Schroeder.
We'll see about that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
His pale face grinned, his jaw set with determination. The slight Dr. Chi-Wan glares into the steely eyes of Carl Schroeder, fascist agent. Who will be victorious in this battle of wills? We'll know in a moment when we return for the climax of today's episode. But first, here again is your announcer.
You know, some mornings when you kind of get up on the wrong side of bed, it sure helps, doesn't it, to have the cheerful sun shining at the breakfast table. And it makes you mighty cheery to taste that sunny golden toasted flavor of Kellogg's Pep. But, gang, there's even more to Pep than sunshine flavor. Sure, there's Sunshine Vitamin D, your daily minimum need in every big bowlful, plus more than twice as much of an energy vitamin B1 as in sun-ripened whole wheat. So you get prize flavor, prize nutrition, plus prize comic buttons in every package of Kellogg's Pep. And by the way, have you heard the big news? These comic buttons are so doggone popular that now there's a new second series. 18 brand new buttons to collect. Favorite comic strip characters like Lord Plushbottom and Uncle Willie and Annie from Mullen. And Superman, too, of course. Now, how you get these comic buttons is important. You don't have to send in a single penny, not even a box top. Fact is, you can't buy them anywhere. They come only as exclusive prizes in packages of Kellogg's Pep. So tell Mom you'll eat lots of P-E-P, Pep, the Sunshine cereal, made by Kellogg, the greatest name in cereals. Now, back to the adventures of Superman.
Lulled into false security by Superman's mistaken confidence in his safety, Dr. Chi-Wan was surprised when Carl Schroeder, an undercover fascist agent, appeared to demand the 6 precious jade teeth. Bravely, the Chinese scholar defied Schroeder. Now, nearly an hour later, an urgent summons is broadcast on the police radio.
Calling car 72. Proceed at once. 44 Boyer Street, Chinatown. Signal 31. Homicide. I will repeat. Car 72. Proceed at once to 44 Boyer Street, Chinatown. Signal.
Copy, boy. Copy, boy.
Coming. Yes, Mr. Horgan.
Rush this to the composing room, Beanie. Tell Riley to squeeze it into page 1.
Page 1. Jeepers, must be something important, huh?
Yeah, a big shot Chinese art dealer was knocked off. Well, don't just stand there with your mouth open. Get going.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Horgan. Gee whiz. Gee, I'll bet Miss Lane would like to see this. Hey, Miss Lane, look at this.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Okay, I'll close the door.
Thank you. Now, what is it?
Look at this. How with the teletype. I thought you'd like to see it on account of you know.
Good heavens. Dr. Chi-Wan murdered in his Chinatown apartment by an unknown assailant. And I just left him there alone with Superman about an hour ago. Oh, Beanie.
Yes, Lois, Dr. Chi-Wan is dead. But we know who was last with the scholarly Chinese and who is now undoubtedly in possession of the 10 precious jade teeth. Will Superman be able to stop the murderous Carl Schroeder from getting away with this brutal crime? Tomorrow's episode contains a thrilling surprise twist in this exciting story, The Mystery of the Dragon's Teeth. So don't fail to be with us. Tune in, same time, same station, and follow The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellows and girls, be sure to follow The Adventures of Superman. Brought to you every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station, by the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek. And for other thrilling adventures of Superman, see your local newspaper. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC publication. Say, gang, get a load of this. Kellogg's Variety is back. That's the famous variety carton of 6 swell Kellogg cereals in 10 separate packages. Makes breakfast more fun than a picnic. With Kellogg's Variety on the table, you can choose among Kellogg's Rice Krispies, Pep Corn Flakes, shredded wheat crumbles, and 40% bran flakes. Simply help yourself to your favorite. Each box holds a fresh, crisp, heaping portion. So ask Mom to get Kellogg's Variety right away. And be sure to be with us tomorrow for the thrilling adventures of Superman. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System. Kellogg's Pep, the super delicious cereal, presents The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, defender of law and order, champion of equal rights, valiant, courageous fighter against the forces of hate and prejudice. Today, with the venerable Dr. Chi Wan dead, the 6 teeth of jade he so carefully guarded have fallen into the hands of his enemies. We'll get further details in a moment, but right now, let's hear what our good friend Dan McCullough has in store for us.
Say, just in case you haven't heard, gang, Kellogg's Pep is now putting out a new second series of comic buttons. Yes, sir. These prizes have made such a big hit that Kellogg now brings you a brand new second series. And believe me, every fellow and girl I know is mighty excited about it, because that means you're going to have twice as much fun collecting these bright-colored buttons, trading duplicates with your pals, and wearing the buttons pinned on your jacket or your dress or cap. You see, these are 18 brand new buttons in this second series. Funny paper characters like Uncle Willie of the Moon Mullins comic strip in a black and yellow check suit, red tie, and battered old hat. And Maggie of Bringing Up Father with her button-shaped nose and silly grin. And Superman, of course. What's more, it's just as easy to get these new second series comic buttons as those of the first series. You don't have to send in a single penny, not even a box top. And you can't buy them anywhere. All you do is to ask Mom to get you a good supply of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. And look for your exclusive prize inside every package you open. You'll want to eat lots of P-E-P, Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek and Omaha. Now, The Adventures of Superman.
The brutal murder of Dr. Chi Wan, famous Oriental scholar and art collector, has added more complications to the mystery surrounding the dragon's teeth. 10 pieces of ancient Chinese jade said to contain the secret of everlasting life. As our story continues today, Perry White, recovered from an attempt to kill him with poisoned tea, is discussing the strange chain of events with Lois Lane in the privacy of his office. Listen.
I'll never forget it as long as I live, Lois. I was sitting opposite Chi-Wan, no further away than you are. He looked at me, and there was something strange in his eyes. And then he said, before the next sun rises, I will be dead. He was right.
But what were you doing down there in the first place, Chief?
Chi-Wan telephoned me. He said he had something important to discuss.
Oh, hello, Lois.
Oh, hello, Clark.
Oh, come in, Ken, come in.
Well, how do you feel, Chief?
Rotten.
Rotten? Oh, I thought you'd recovered from the ill effect of that poison tea.
Yes, thanks to you. Say, how in heaven's name did you ever get me to the hospital in time?
Oh, I...
Yes, that's another thing I wondered about.
Well...
Dr. Wan said you both vanished into thin air.
Yeah, we'll come to that later. Well, what makes me feel so miserable is the murder of Chi-Wan. I was telling Lois how the poor fellow called the turn on his own death.
Yes, he seemed to know it was coming.
Now, wait a minute. You still haven't told me what you two were doing at Dr. Wan's apartment, Chief. I mean, why you went there. What happened?
You tell her, Kent.
All right. Well, here's the whole story, Lois. It seems that Dr. Wan had discovered an ancient Chinese manuscript that revealed a great medical secret.
The secret of everlasting life.
Everlasting life?
Uh-huh. The manuscript said that the 10 teeth of the sacred green dragon were each engraved with a symbol describing 10 medicinal herbs found in the mountains of western China.
Now, wait a minute. What's the sacred green dragon?
It's an image carved out of wood. They used it as an idol in the Chinese temple.
And its teeth were pieces of pure jade.
I see. Go on.
Well, these 10 herbs, according to Dr. Wan's interpretation of the ancient manuscript, when ground into a powder, would render the human body free of disease.
Sounds like a pipe dream to me.
That's what I said.
Well, at any rate, Dr. Wan had found 6 of the dragon's teeth, and the man who owned the other 4, a phony art dealer named Carl Schroeder, was trying to get them away from him. Dr. Wan feared for his life and wanted us to take the 6 pieces of jade in case anything happened to him.
He said to deliver them to Professor Wells at the Metropolis Museum. And that's all I remember, because right then I took a drink of that poison tea and went out like a light.
That's right. Dr. Wan was out of the room at the time getting the jade, but the chief looked so sick I couldn't wait for him to return.
I guess that's about where Jimmy and I came in. You see, I figured you were both out on a big story, so we followed you down to Chinatown.
You shouldn't have done that, Lois.
Well, maybe not, but we did. At any rate, we got to Dr. Wan's apartment after being chased up the steps. He told us you'd been there and that he was completely baffled by your sudden disappearance. And then he offered us some tea. Both Jimmy and I were about to drink it when Superman came crashing through the window and knocked the cups right out of our hands.
Superman?
That's right. If it weren't for Superman, Jim and I would probably be stretched out in the morgue right now.
Well, I'll be... Now, how in the world did he know that you were there?
Oh, that is, he has a way of finding out when he's needed.
Oh, lucky for us. Anyway, what I'm driving at is this, Chief. I think Superman knows who killed Dr. Chi Wan.
What? Oh, now, wait a minute, Lois.
As a matter of fact, I'm sure he does.
Well, you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
I say you are.
Oh, you do you?
I certainly do, and what's more, I
Now, look
say...
here, Mr. Kent, I'm sick and tired of
Well,
hearing...
now, wait a minute.
Stop it, I said! What's the matter with you two?
You're such a know-it-all.
Oh, I'm not, Lois. It's just
You
that you're
are,
always...
too. No one can make a statement or express an opinion without Mr. Smart-Aleck putting his 2 cents in.
That's not so
You're
at all.
always
It's just
doing
that I happen to know...
For the love of heaven, will you please do your squabbling someplace other than in my office? Now, look. I'm still weak from my experience with that poison tea. I'm shaken by the murder of my friend Chi Wan. I want to do everything I can to help the police get the man who killed him. Now, if you two can't or won't help me, get out.
Wait a minute, Chief. Take it easy.
Take it easy. How can I take it easy when my 2 top reporters use my office to stage a prize fight?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get into a fight.
Well, neither did I. I simply said I had reason to believe that Superman knows who killed Dr. Wan, and he jumped down my throat.
All right.
You
Forget
did.
it. Now, Lois, tell us why you think that Superman knows the killer.
Because when Jim and I left Dr. Wan's apartment, Superman remained there with him alone. That was a few minutes before midnight. And according to the police surgeon, Dr. Wan was killed shortly after midnight.
Are you sure of this?
I'm positive.
Good Godfrey.
You don't think Superman did it, do you?
Oh, that's preposterous.
Yes, of course it is. But it just seems to me that since we know that Superman was there just before Dr. Wan was murdered, and since, so far as we know, he was the last one to see Dr. Wan alive, he'd know more about what happened than anyone else.
That makes sense to me. What do you think, Kent?
Well, it does seem logical, but I'm sure Superman knows no more about this than we do.
Really? And since when have you been appointed official spokesman for Superman?
You are presuming a bit too much, Kent, aren't you?
No, I'm not really.
Maybe you have some reason for not wanting us to contact Superman.
I don't think you really mean that, Lois, so I'll just forget you said it. Now, look, let's calm down, shall we, all of us? Do either of you think for 1 minute that Superman could be a witness to a murder and not at least do something about it, let alone permit it to happen?
Well, no, I don't think so.
Of course not. So let's drop the discussion of Superman and concentrate on ways and means to find Dr. Wan's killer.
Okay. And how would you do it, Sherlock?
Well, I think our best bet is to have a chat with Mr. Schroeder.
Where do you think that'll get you?
I'm not sure, but at least it's
forget it. Police have already seen Schroeder this morning. Inspector Henderson tells me they can't pin a thing on it.
Just the same, I want to talk with him. I'm convinced that Wan was either killed by Schroeder or at Schroeder's orders.
Brilliant deduction, Sherlock. But can you prove it?
Look, if I can find Dr. Wan's 6 jade teeth in Schroeder's possession, that'll be all the proof we need.
Why, sure. But the trick is to find the jade teeth.
Well, if they're anywhere on Schroeder's premises, I'll find them.
I still think you're going on a wild goose chase, Kent.
So do I.
Maybe so. We'll see. Go on.
All the pig-headed, opinionated
Now, cut that
stuff
out, Lois.
is
Cut
where
it out.
he is.
Cut it out. Kent's right more often than not, and you know it.
Where will.
All right, so I'm defending him. But as a newspaper man, it's my business to defend whoever is right.
Okay, I'll just go lose myself.
No, stop being so childish and come back here. About that appeal to Superman, I'm beginning to think it might not be a bad thing to run it.
Well, now you're talking sense.
Not because I believe Superman's withholding information. Because I think the police should know he was alone with Juan at midnight. And because, well, I think it'll make a pretty good publicity stunt for the Daily Planet.
I don't care why you want to do it, so long as you do it.
Okay. I'll call Fogarty in the press room and tell him to hold a 2-column box on page 1. Now, you knock off the copy and send it down to him in a hurry.
It's practically finished, Chief. I'll see you later.
Flushed with what she considers a victory over Clark Kent, Lois Lane rushes to her desk to write an appeal for Superman's appearance. Meanwhile, what about Kent? Is he really attempting to hold important information known to himself as Superman? We'll know more in a moment when we return for the exciting climax of today's episode. But first, here again is your announcer.
You know, all the fellows and girls in the gang are mighty excited about this new second series of comic buttons, the swell prizes that come in packages of Kellogg's Pep. Why, it's almost like a double feature movie. Everybody got such a kick out of collecting all 18 buttons in the first series that Kellogg was sure you'd get a kick out of a brand new second series to make your fun last twice as long. These new Pep comic buttons are really swell, too, colored in brilliant red, yellow, blue, and black on a gleaming white background, so the pictures of your favorite comic strip characters show up like anything. And every single picture is really true to life. Andy Gump and Olive Oyl and Superman and all the others are straight from the funny papers. Any one of these snappy new buttons is a swell, elegant prize to find inside a package of Kellogg's Pep. That's how you get the buttons, you know. You don't send in any money, not even a box stop, and you can't buy them anywhere. All you do is to make sure Mother gets plenty of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep, and look inside the package for your exclusive prize. Ask Mom for P-E-P, Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg, the greatest name in cereals. Now, back to the adventures of Superman.
Insisting over Clark Kent's objection that Superman, known to have been alone with Dr. Juan just before the Chinese scholar was murdered, would have information regarding the murderer, Lois Lane persuaded Perry White to print an appeal for the Man of Steel to help the police. Now, in Perry White's office, she is discussing the possible results of the appeal with the gray-haired editor.
I've just been out on the street, Chief, and you should see what a sensation we caused. Why, I'll bet the first edition of the Planet is a sellout.
Really?
And how? People were almost trampling each other trying to get at the newsboys who were shouting, "Extra, extra, Superman wanted for questioning and murder mystery."
Good. And I think it'll do the trick, too.
I'm sure of it, Chief. Superman will definitely make an appearance.
Telegram for you, Mr. White.
Telegram, let's have it.
Oh, yes, sir. There it is. Oh, Lois Lane.
Hi, Beanie.
I wonder who... Well, what are you waiting for? Go on, get back to work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Chief.
Chief, Chief, him the little...
Anything important in that wire?
Huh? Oh, well, let's see. Where are my glasses? Why do those concerned things always manage this?
Here, relax, Chief. Just let me read it, will you?
Oh, hurry up.
Okay, just a... Chief.
Well, what is it?
It's a response from Superman.
It is?
Just listen to this. Editor, Daily Planet. If you are interested in what I know about the murder of Dr. Chi-Wan, meet me tonight at 7 in the Carson Mansion in Midville.
The Carson Mansion in Midville?
Superman, yes.
What, boy, why out there in that deserted old barn?
Well, I don't know, but he's probably got a reason. Well, do we go?
Now, wait a minute. What do you mean,
Well, that's what I said. Look, it's 6 now. It'll take us almost an hour to get there, so let's
Now,
get
look
going.
here, Lois.
No, don't let's waste time arguing, Chief. Please, I'll get my hat and coat and meet you downstairs in the car lot and hurry.
But, Lois, don't you think we should wait for Kent? And maybe...
Oh, forget about Kent. He's less help than hindrance anyway.
Dismissing Clark Kent as less help than hindrance, Lois Lane rushes off to keep a rendezvous in a deserted house, unaware that she and Editor White may be walking into a dangerous trap. Don't miss tomorrow's exciting episode in The Mystery of the Jade Teeth, when Superman engages in a race against disaster. Tune in tomorrow and every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station, for more of the thrilling adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellows and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman. Brought to you every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station, by the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek. And for other thrilling adventures of Superman, see your local newspaper. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC publications. Say, gang, you'll get a bang out of this. Kellogg's Variety is back. That's the grand 10-package assortment of 6 swell Kellogg cereals. Makes breakfast more fun than a picnic. Makes it easy for Mom, too. No dishes to wash, thanks to the new Carol Bowl Pack. You can eat right out of it. What's more, these generous packages are great for lunchboxes and outings. So ask Mom to hurry and get Kellogg's Variety at the grocer's her very first chance. And be sure to be with us tomorrow for the thrilling adventures of Superman. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System. Kellogg's Pep, the super delicious cereal, presents
The Adventures of Superman. Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, defender of law and order, champion of equal rights, valiant, courageous fighter against the forces of hate and prejudice. Today, Lois Lane and Editor Perry White are en route to the suburban town of Midville, where, as we know, they hope to meet Superman. We'll join them in a moment. But right now, let's look in on Dan McCullough, who has something to show his cousin Doris and his young pal Rusty.
Hey, look here, Rusty. Doris, too. Aren't these just about the best-looking things you ever saw?
What you got, Dan? Hey, new comic button.
Oh, Dan, aren't they super?
Yep, this is the new second series of comic buttons that Kellogg's Pep is putting out
Oh,
now.
boy, are they classy, and you've got all 18 of them. Lord Pushbottom is a funny old geezer, isn't he?
Yeah, plush bottom, that's right. And look at Jiggs. Silk hat, red vest, cigar and all.
And Popeye, I didn't know he was in the second series. He sure looks tough.
Here's Maggie over here.
She and Emmy are sure a couple of old sourpusses, aren't they? They always hand me a laugh.
And here's Handsome Fritz.
And Andy Gump.
And the little king.
And Uncle Willie. Look at that checkered suit, will you?
There's Olive Oil.
And Rip Winkle and Harold Teen. And Superman, of course.
Say, Dan, how did you manage to get all 18 of these new second series buttons at once?
Well, it's a sample set the Kellogg Company loaned me, so I could tell the gang how swell these comic buttons look. You see, everybody had so much fun collecting the first series that there's double the excitement about this brand new second series. Think of it, gang. 18 brand new pictures of your favorite comic strip characters. That means double the fun. So better ask Mom to get you some more of that super delicious whole wheat cereal, Kellogg's Pep. Because that's the only way you can get these exclusive prizes. You don't send in any money, not even a box stop, and you can't buy them anywhere. But there's an exciting comic button for you in every package of P.E.P. Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek. Now, the adventures of Superman.
Convinced that Superman knows something about the brutal murder of Dr. Chi Wan and the theft of the precious jade dragon teeth, Lois Lane persuaded Editor Perry White to print an appeal to Superman to step forward and tell all he knows. While Clark Kent was out, supposedly investigating a bogus art dealer named Carl Schroeder, suspected of being a fascist agent, a telegram arrived for Editor White. Signed Superman, the message urged White to meet the sender at 7 o'clock that night in the old Carson Mansion, a deserted house in the nearby suburb of Midville. Without waiting to advise Kent, White and Lois dashed off to keep the appointment. As we join them now in the editor's car, they have reached Midville and are approaching the Carson Mansion. Listen.
There it is, right up ahead.
That big wooden house on the right?
Mm-hmm. I'll pull into the driveway.
It looks dark and spooky.
Well, all deserted houses look like that at night.
Give me the willies. I wonder why Superman picked this place.
Oh, what I know. Come on.
Wait a minute, Chief.
What's the matter?
Do you think maybe it's... Well, do you think it's really Superman waiting for us in there?
Oh, now, look, Lois.
Maybe I sound silly, Chief, but it just occurred to me that we didn't even bother to check the sender of the telegram. It's just possible that he may be a joker or even a killer.
Oh, poppycock. Pure and utter nonsense. Now, you stay here, and I'll go see him.
No, Chief, no, don't leave me alone.
Well, I thought you said...
Well, never mind what I said. I'll go with you.
Okay, come on.
So dark and quiet around here. There's not a sound. Not even a cricket.
Too early for crickets. Watch these steps. They may be rotten.
Let me hold your arm, Chief.
Sure. Here.
Do you think he's in there?
Can't tell till we get inside. Now, pull yourself together.
What's that?
Oh, for the love of Mike, Lois, relax. It's a steepled clock.
Oh.
You ready to go in now?
As ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
Okay, I'll open the door. Stay close to me now.
Don't worry, I will.
It's open, like the telegram said it would be.
Yes. So I see.
Now, come on. Let's go inside.
Leave the door open just in case.
All right. I'll leave it.
Who did that? Who closed the door?
The wind.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Oh, wait, I'll strike a match.
Don't strike any.
What's that?
I said don't strike any matches. Show no light.
Chief.
Easy. Who are you?
I am Superman.
See, Lois?
I wish I could see.
Her heart pounding like a trip hammer, Lois strains her eyes in an effort to pierce the thick black velvet darkness cloaking the identity of the man who calls himself Superman. Meanwhile, in his office at the Daily Planet, Clark Kent, who is Superman, listens attentively as Jim Olsen tells him how Perry White and Lois Lane left the office soon after a telegram was delivered to the editor.
And as soon as Beanie told me what happened, I ran into the chief's office and found this telegram on his desk.
Let me see it, Jim.
Hey, when I saw what it said and how it was signed Superman, well, I got a feeling there was something rotten in Denmark.
Yes, there certainly is.
You mean you don't think Superman sent that message either?
I know he didn't.
You do? Well, how...
Well, never mind that. Tell me, how long ago did they leave?
Oh, Beanie said they left about 6 o'clock.
See, it's just 7 now. 7? Great Scott, they were to be at the Carson Mansion at 7. I better get going.
Well, hey, wait a minute.
No time now, Jim. I gotta hurry.
But I want to go with you.
No can do. See you later. I hope the stockroom's empty. Yeah, it's all clear. I'm in luck. Better lock it. There we are. Now to get out of these clothes. Make real time.
Superman. No telling who used my name to lure Lois and the chief out there, or what he plans to do with them. There we are. All set. Now, up with this window. Out! And away! There's Midville up ahead. Hope I'm not too late. Faster! There's the old Carson Mansion just below me. I'd better drop down and see what's going on. Down! Oh, there they are. Lois, the chief, and a strange man talking in the front hall. Can't they tell he's not Superman? No, wait a minute. Of course not. They can't see him in the dark. Well, I'll just sneak through this side door and listen in a bit before breaking up the party. Uh-oh. Hope they don't hear this. No, guess they didn't. But I can hear them. Better get up closer to be ready, just in case.
He doesn't sound like
Smart girl, Lois. She's got a good ear.
Just have to take my word for it, Miss Lane.
Why do you object to our striking a match so we can see you?
I have my reason.
You sure do, brother.
Now, look, this isn't getting you what you came here for. Are you or aren't you interested in what I know about G1's murder?
You bet we are.
Very well, then, listen to me.
So to make good listening.
The man who killed G1 is known to me and me alone. But for various reasons, I cannot tell you who he is right now. However, I can and will give you the information you want in 48 hours. But only if you promise to have the police investigation called off and make no attempt during that time to find out for yourself.
Say, what do you take us for?
Why must we wait 48 hours?
Because he doesn't know himself, that's why.
Atta girl.
Now, look here, Miss
He's
Lane.
lying, Chief. What's more, he's an imposter.
Lois.
He's no more Superman than I am.
You're absolutely right, Miss Lane.
Who's that?
Superman, Mr. White. Superman in person.
Holy smokes, let me out of here.
No, you don't.
Let go of me. Let go.
Stop struggling. It won't do you any good.
Oh, no.
That gun won't help you either. Now relax or I'll... Superman, let him have it.
All right.
Good heavens.
Sorry I had to do that, but it was the only way I could quiet him. You can strike a match now if you wish, Mr. White.
Yes, of course.
You are Superman.
That's right.
Well, who's he? The bird you knocked out.
I don't know, but I can imagine he can tell you a lot more about Chi-Wan's murder than I can.
Weren't you with Dr. Wan just before he was killed?
Yes, that was the trouble. It was just before. If I'd known they were going to strike, I never would have left him.
Oh, Chief, what's the matter?
A match. Burn my finger.
Light another match. I'll carry this fellow out to your car.
What are we going to do with him?
Well, I guess you take him back to your office and question him. There we are. All right, lead the way, Mr. White.
All right.
But, Superman, suppose he regains consciousness before we get to the office.
Chances are he won't. But if he does, you'll have his gun. Somebody open the door, please. I'll throw him in the back
I'll do
seat. Thanks. In he goes. There. Ah, he'll be all right till you reach Metropolis, I'm sure.
I hope so.
Well, I'll keep him covered. You drive, Lois.
All right.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Gee, thanks for everything, Superman.
Don't mention it. Up and away!
Zooming up into the night sky, Superman leaves Perry White and Lois Lane with the man he believes may hold the key to the murder of Chi Wan and the disappearance of the precious jade teeth. Will the man talk? And who is he? We'll know in a moment when we return for the climax of today's episode. But first, a word from your announcer.
You know, gang, there's certainly been a load of excitement around these last few days. Ever since I broke the news about the second series of comic buttons Kellogg's Pep is putting out, fellas and girls have been all pepped up because now you can have double the fun. Now there are 18 brand new pictures of your favorite comic strip characters to collect and swap duplicates with your pals. Real true-to-life pictures of Andy Gump and Jiggs and Uncle Willie and Superman, of course, done up in brilliant red and yellow and blue and black. Boy, you'll say these are about the best-looking things ever. Of course, these new comic buttons are exclusive prizes. They come only in packages of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. You can't buy them anywhere, and you don't have to send in any money, not even a box stop. But you'll find a dazzling comic button in every package of P.E.P. Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg, the greatest name in cereals. Now, back to the adventures of Superman.
Returning to the Daily Planet with their prisoner, Perry White and Lois Lane brought him to the editor's office, where they were joined by Clark Kent and Jimmy Olsen. At the moment, they are attempting to question the man who had attempted to impersonate Superman.
Now, look, mister, unless you talk and talk fast, I'm going to turn you over to the police and charge you with the murder of Dr. Chi Wan.
Oh, no. I had nothing to do with that. You're just trying to scare me.
No, we are we? Olsen, tell Miss Backrack to get hold of Inspector Henderson for me in a hurry.
You bet, Chief.
They can't do anything to me. I swear I had nothing to do with the murder.
Then who did?
Barking at him won't help, Lois.
Now, look here, Clark.
Be quiet, you two. Now, mister, this is your last chance. Do you tell us who put you up to this business, or do you tell the police?
Okay. It was a man named Schroeder. Carl Schroeder.
Schroeder?
That's right. He hired me to impersonate Superman and stall off the murder investigation for 48 hours.
Well, I'll be...
What did he want 48 hours for, I wonder?
Oh, that's obvious, Lois. He needed that much time to get the jade dragon's teeth, the entire set of 10, out of the country and into the hands of the people he's working for.
Leaping lizards. He's already had more than 12 hours.
Time enough to get out of the country by plane.
Yes, but where did he go? North, east, south, or west?
Temporarily stymied, Clark Kent has no idea of which way to turn. Carl Schroeder obviously has the 10 precious dragon's teeth. But where is he taking them? North, east, south, or west? Gang, don't miss a single minute of the thrilling chase which begins in tomorrow's episode of The Mystery of the Dragon's Teeth. Tune in tomorrow and every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station, for more of the exciting adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellows and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman. Brought to you every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station, by the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek. And for other thrilling adventures of Superman, see your local newspaper. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC publications. Say, gang, here's some razzle-dazzle news to flash to Mom. Kellogg's Variety is back. So now everybody at the breakfast table can have the Kellogg cereal he likes best. Because Kellogg's Variety is that grand variety carton holding 10 generous packages of 6 favorite Kellogg cereals. Are they delicious? And does Kellogg's Variety make breakfast fun? Why, it's better than a grab bag because you get what you really want. Today, ask Mom to get Kellogg's Variety, the package that makes breakfast a picnic. And be sure to be with us tomorrow for the thrilling adventures of Superman. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System. Kellogg's Pep, the super delicious cereal, presents
The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, defender of law and order, champion of equal rights, valiant, courageous fighter against the forces of hate and prejudice. Today, as Clark Kent, he is on the trail of the man known as Carl Schroeder, certain that he now has possession of the 10 precious teeth of jade. We'll join him in a moment. But right now, here's a word from Dan McCullough.
You know, gang, in school, you learn that the sun is so many miles from the earth and things like that. But if you'll ask Mom what sunshine means to you, she'll tell you, for one thing, how it makes good old vitamin D that helps build strong bones and teeth. She'll also tell you that you get your daily minimum need of that important sunshine vitamin D in your breakfast bowl full of Kellogg's Pep, plus more than twice as much of an energy vitamin, B1, as in sun-ripened whole wheat. And, of course, you know how sunny and golden toasted Pep tastes. And now that there's a new second series of comic buttons to collect, well, that's another reason why you'll want to go all out on Kellogg's Pep from now on. And you'll get a chuckle out of the characters in this new second series of Pep comic buttons, too. Old favorites like Hans and Fritz and Popeye and Superman himself. Their pictures are done up in full colors, red and blue and black and yellow. So how's about reminding Mom to get you some more Kellogg's Pep? Because that's the only way you can get these exciting buttons. You don't send in any money, not even a box stop, and you can't buy them anywhere. Just get your exclusive prize every time you open a package of P.E.P. Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek. Now, the adventures of Superman.
When Clark Kent as Superman captured a man hired by Carl Schroeder, an undercover agent, he knew definitely that Schroeder had killed Dr. Chi Wan for the 6 precious jade dragon's teeth, owned by the Chinese scholar and art dealer. Knowing that Schroeder is now in possession of all 10 of the jade teeth, said to hold the secret of everlasting life, Kent investigated further and learned that the murderous fascist agent had already left town. Reasoning that Schroeder would make a beeline for China, the only place in the world where the rare herbs indicated by symbols on the jade teeth are to be found, Kent, accompanied by Lois Lane, boarded a westbound plane, hoping to intercept their quarry before he could leave California for the Orient. As our story continues today, we join Lois and Kent aboard an airliner. Listen.
You know, Clark, I was just thinking that unless we can prove Carl Schroeder had something to do with Chi Wan's murder, we're just wasting time and money making this trip.
What about the 10 jade teeth, Lois?
Oh, that, I think, is a fairy tale. Certainly you don't believe that jade teeth are endowed with magic properties.
I don't know. There may be more to it than you think, though. The Chinese, in many respects, are remarkable people. After all, they did discover gunpowder centuries ago. This may be another amazing discovery that has remained a secret for thousands of years.
Well, I'm from Missouri. You've got to show me. What happened?
We hit an air pocket. It's getting a little rough. Better fasten the safety belt.
Okay.
We'll probably find good weather further up. They usually do.
Gosh, I hope so.
No, don't worry. We're just pitching and tossing a little.
Well, I'd feel a lot better if there were more passengers on board.
Just 2 other men up front. Oh, really, Lois? There's nothing. Hey, that was a bad one. That's funny. I thought I heard someone fall. Wait here. I'll be right back, Lois.
No, don't leave me, Clark, please. I'm frightened.
Just you sit tight. Nothing can happen. I want to see what happened there.
Turn back.
I like the sound of those motors. They're missing. They conk out, we'll crack up. Maybe I better take a hand at
Superman. First out with the light. Where's that switch? Now, here it is. There. Now, off with these clothes.
Clark, where are you?
Right here, Lois. I'll be right with you.
The only emergency exit is in the pilot's room up in the nose of the ship. Gotta get up there fast. There we are. All set now. I hope Lois doesn't see me as I pass her seat. Well, here goes. Good, I made it. Without being seen. Now, inside.
What are you doing in here? Who are you? What's the idea?
Never mind that now. This ship's in trouble.
Get back where you belong. Joe, take care of it. Okay. Holy smokes, Bill. It's Superman. Superman?
That's right, and I'm here to help you. You'll never land this plane in one piece.
Wait, how'd you get on this ship? Don't be a gag, Joe. I don't believe he is Superman.
Look, this is no time for gagging.
Man, it isn't. I don't know what your game is. But Joe, get him out of my way in a hurry. I need you here.
Now, wait a minute.
All right, mister. You asked for it.
Sorry I had to do that, but it's a matter of life and death. Now, you listen to me.
No, get away from me.
Put that gun down. All right, sweet dreams, Captain. Okay. Uh-oh. She's in a spin. Hope I haven't waited too long. The altimeter. 7,000 feet. 6,500. Where's that emergency exit? Oh, here it is. I've got to get under her before she cracks up. There. That does it. Door's open. Now to squeeze through. Out. And away.
Shrieking out, Superman dives under the stricken plane, now only a scant few hundred feet above the ground, braces his shoulders beneath the fuselage, and carrying the 50-ton ship like any other man would carry a sack of grain, heads for a nearby meadow. Shortly after, again in his guise of Clark Kent, we find him in a small-town hotel, where Lois has just regained consciousness.
What happened, Clark? Did we crash?
No, we got down all right.
Oh, thank heaven. Gosh, where are we now?
We're in a hotel 5 miles from where the plane came down. Lois, look, I've got to go on, and I don't think you're in any condition to travel. Certainly not by plane.
But there's a storm. Planes can't be flying. How can you...
Well, I've arranged for a private ship.
Oh, you can't fly in weather like this, Clark. It's suicide.
Don't you worry. We'll get through. You'd better spend the night here and take a train back east in the morning.
Well, all right, if you insist.
I think it's best, Lois. Tell Mr. White I'll call him the moment something breaks, huh? So long.
Okay, goodbye, and good luck, Clark.
Thanks, Lois. It must be true that it's an ill wind that doesn't blow somebody some good. If that transport plane hadn't run into trouble, I never would have gotten away from Lois. Now I'll be able to reach Frisco ahead of Schroeder. Ah, here we are. Here comes the elevator. The lobby, please.
Now, as Superman, he's waiting at San Francisco when Schroeder arrives. But unknown to him, two bright, beady eyes are following him. The eyes of Carl Schroeder. Suddenly, the murderous fascist agent turns and speaks to the sallow-skinned henchman at his side.
Did you see the man who just passed through the lobby, Manfred?
Yes.
I may be wrong, but he looked very much like that newspaper reporter, Kent, I think his name was. Remember, I told you about him.
If it is Kent, how did he find out we were here, in this city, at this hotel?
That's what bothers me. Can't possibly know I decided to stop off here for a few days in case we were being followed.
Maybe you are mistaken.
Possibly. You wait here. I'll see if he's checked in.
I beg your pardon, but is there a Mr. Kent registered?
Kent? I'll see. No, we have no Mr. Kent.
Are you sure? He's a newspaper reporter from the East.
I'm sorry, but did you say newspaper reporter?
Yes, from the Daily Planet.
We have a young lady reporter registered, Miss Lane of the Daily Planet.
Oh?
She was a passenger on a plane that made a forced landing. Now that you speak of it, there was a gentleman with her, and I think his name was Kent. He didn't register.
I see. What room is Miss Lane in?
Miss Lane, 507.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I was right, Manfred. It was Kent.
That's bad. What do we do now?
I have an idea. Kent is not registered, but another reporter is, a young lady. Follow me. Into this elevator.
Fifth floor, please.
What are we going to do?
Listen closely. The girl, her name is Lois Lane, is in room 507. I must find out what she and Kent are doing here. Pretend I'm a friend of Kent while you remain here in the hall. If he returns before I'm through, lead him away on some pretext. Understand?
Perfectly.
Ah, here we are. Good. When I'm finished with her, we will know how to proceed.
Leaving his henchmen to guard against Kent's possible return, Carl Schroeder proceeds to Lois Lane's room. In just a moment, we'll return for the climax of today's episode. But first, here is your announcer.
You know, the other day I saw a certain young lady practically dance a jig. She was that excited when she got her first comic button in this wonderful new second series Kellogg's Pep is putting out. She's sure hepped up about the big news of this second series. And no wonder. First off, it means you get double the fun of collecting these snappy-looking buttons and pinning them on your jacket or your dress or cap and swapping duplicates with your pals. Then, these new second series comic buttons seem to be almost better looking than ever. The brilliant colors, red and blue and yellow and black, show up like anything against the gleaming white background. Boy, the pictures of your funny paper favorites really stand out. Take Olive Oil, for instance, in her bright red dress with a ruffle around her neck and the slick-backed hairdo. And Superman himself. Boy, that button is a real humdinger. And so are all the others. What's more, they're easy to get. You don't send in any money, not even a box stop, and you can't buy them anywhere. But you'll find an exciting comic button, an exclusive prize, every time you open a package of P.E.P. Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg, the greatest name in cereals. Now, back to the adventures of Superman.
With Clark Kent en route to San Francisco as Superman, Lois Lane is alone in her hotel room, completely unaware of the danger that threatens her now as Carl Schroeder knocks on her door.
Who's there?
Miss Lane?
Yes?
This is a friend of Mr. Kent.
Oh, just a moment, please.
How do you do, Miss Lane? May I come in? My name is Jones. I met Mr. Kent in the lobby. He's an old friend of mine.
But
Thank you. Mr. Kent said you had a rather frightening experience. Your plane was forced down.
Yes, it was terrible. But look here, Mr.
How long
Jones,
do you and Mr. Kent expect to stay here?
Well, Clark's left already. He's on his way to the coast. I'm returning east by train tomorrow.
Oh, Mr. Kent is on his way to the coast?
Yes, didn't he tell... Did you say that your name was Jones?
Yes, Edward Jones.
If your name is Jones, what are the initials CS doing on that handkerchief in your breast pocket?
Why,
I know who you are. You're Carl Schroeder.
What's on that phone?
Operator.
Put it down, I said.
Operator.
Now, pick it up and tell the operator it was a mistake.
No,
Do as I say. Go on. Tell the operator it was a mistake.
Never mind, operator. It was a mistake.
Good. Hang up. Fine. Now, Miss Lane, since we know each other, we're going to have a very confidential talk, you and I. A very confidential talk. Sit down.
Smiling, Carl Schroeder makes himself comfortable on a chair facing Lois Lane as the girl reporter suddenly becomes aware of her grave predicament. With Superman now hundreds of miles away, how can Lois alone outwit the cunning fascist agent? Will Schroeder be able now to get away with the precious jade teeth? Be sure to be with us again Monday, same time, same station, for another thrilling episode in The Mystery of the Dragon's Teeth in The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellas and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman. Brought to you every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station, by the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek. And for other thrilling adventures of Superman, see your local newspaper. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC publication. Give a hip hip hooray, gang. It's back. For you and me, now there's Kellogg's famous variety. That's the swell variety carton with 10 separate generous packages of Kellogg's cereals, including Kellogg's Pep, Rice Krispies, shredded wheat, Corn Flakes, Crumbles, and 40% bran flakes. Each box in Kellogg's variety holds a fresh, crisp, heaping portion. Just help yourself to your favorite kind. Makes breakfast a picnic of fun, so ask Mom to get Kellogg's variety right away. And be sure to be with us on Monday for the thrilling adventures of Superman. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System. Kellogg's Pep, the super delicious cereal, presents
The Adventures of Superman. Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, defender of law and order, champion of equal rights, valiant, courageous fighter against the forces of hate and prejudice. Today, the man of steel en route to San Francisco, unaware that Carl Schroeder, the man he seeks, is in the very town he has just left. We'll learn what happens in a moment. But right now, let's join our good friend, Dan McCullough.
You know, gang, I've been so excited about that second series of comic buttons Kellogg's Pep is putting out that I've been busy as anything all weekend. I rounded up all the fellows and girls in our neighborhood to see if they've found any of these second series buttons yet and how they like them. And believe me, they like them. Why, you should hear what the kids are saying about these swell new prices. They're honey, says Pee-wee. And my pal Rusty said, they're the best-looking things I ever saw. Yes, sir, everybody's mighty enthusiastic about this brand new second series of 18 different buttons. And you'll be enthusiastic, too. They're made of white enameled metal, you know, with a picture of one of your favorite funny paper characters on each one, like Maggie and Jiggs and Popeye and Superman himself. Believe me, you'll want to collect every single one of these new Pep comic buttons. You can, too. Sure, easy as pie. You don't have to send in a single penny, not even a box top. and you can't buy them anywhere, all you have to do is to ask Mom to get you plenty of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pet, and look for your prize inside the package. That's P-E-P, Pet, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek and Omaha. Now, the adventures of Superman.
When the transport plane in which Clark Kent and Lois Lane were following Carl Schroeder and his henchman Manfred was forced down in a storm, Kent left Lois in a Midwestern hotel to recover from the shock and proceeded alone to San Francisco as Superman. At that time, neither he nor Lois were aware that Schroeder, wanted for the murder of Dr. Chi Wan and the theft of the precious dragon's teeth, had broken his westward journey at the same hotel in order to throw whoever might be following him off the track. As we continue today, Schroeder, who saw Kent leave and then discovered Lois's presence in the hotel, faces the girl reporter after having gained entrance to her room by posing as a friend of Clark Kent. Listen.
Now that you know I am Carl Schroeder, we are going to have an interesting discussion. It's very interesting indeed. May I sit down?
Suit yourself.
Thank you.
What do you want?
Nothing much. I simply want to know why you and Mr. Kent were en route to San Francisco.
That's none of your business.
I'm afraid I shall have to make it my business. You were following me, weren't you?
And what if we were?
You were following me because you think I murdered Dr. Chi Wan.
Well, didn't you?
I am asking the questions, Miss Lane. You and Mr. Kent think I murdered Chi Wan and stole the jade teeth.
Better than that, Schroeder. We don't think. We know.
I assume you have evidence?
Plenty. Enough to send you to the jail.
Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. That is precisely what I wanted to learn.
All right. Now you know. So will you please get
Not
out
so
of here?
fast, Miss Lane. Stand right where you are. Don't move. It might be dangerous. Manfred.
Yes?
Come in here.
What is it, Carl?
Come in and close the door. Manfred, this is Miss Lois Lane, a reporter for the Metropolis Daily Planet.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Miss Lane.
Sorry, I can't say the same.
Miss Lane has just told me, Manfred, that she has enough evidence to send me to the chair for the murder of Dr. Chi Wan. What do you think of that?
It reminds me of an old Chinese proverb which says, "He who bears witness walks in the shadow of death."
You hear that, Miss Lane?
Yes, but...
Keeping Manfred's Chinese proverb in mind, I suggest you tell us just what evidence you have.
No, I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Well, because I really haven't any evidence. I was lying.
Why?
Because you startled me. I wanted you to leave. I thought if I told you we had incriminating evidence against you, why, you would leave. And...
Now you are lying, Miss Lane.
No, that's the truth.
Then why were you and Mr. Kent following me? Must have been more than just suspicious.
No, we
You what?
We weren't even following you. We were on our way to the coast to cover a story, a convention.
Don't believe her, Schroeder. It's a lie.
Of course it is.
No, it's the truth.
Don't waste your breath, Miss Lane. You do not lie convincingly. Tell me the truth.
I tell you...
Shall I try persuasive methods, Carl?
No, we haven't time. We must get to the coast.
But what about her? We can't just leave her.
Of course not. Miss Lane will come with us.
Oh, no, I won't.
I say you will. Now, here's my plan. You, Manfred, go out and find for Miss Lane a heavy black widow's veil. Yes. Must have it to get her safely out of here. You understand?
I understand.
Good. Now,
Do you think I'm going to walk out of here with you?
You will do as I say, or I'd rather not discuss the other alternative.
You wouldn't dare lay a finger on
Don't
me.
be so sure, Miss Lane. And Manfred, while you're out getting the veil, send a wire to Mr. Clark Kent.
But where? How do we know where he will be?
Use your head, Manfred, as I'm certain Kent does. I assume he suspects that since we are in possession of the 10 jade teeth, we will book passage for China to find the rare herbs which hold the secret of everlasting life. Since there is now only one line operating between America and the Orient, the Eastern Star Line, that is where he will go. And that is where you are to address the telegram.
You are very clever, Schroeder.
Too clever.
Thank you both. Wire Kent, Manfred, in the name of Lois Lane to return at once to Metropolis. Make it important. That, you see, will get him out of our way until we are safely en route to China. Just 9 o'clock. The next westbound train is scheduled to leave here at 9:35. That gives you little time, Manfred. So hurry.
I will hurry.
Trapped by the cunning foreign agent, Lois Lane realizes that she has no alternative but to accompany Schroeder and Manfred on a train to California, hoping that a lucky break will give her a chance to turn the tables before her captor can make good his escape to China with the precious jade teeth. Meanwhile, back in Metropolis, unaware of what has been going on, Harry White is in his office at the Daily Planet, trying frantically to learn the whereabouts of his 2-star reporters.
What incarnation do I have to do to get some information around here? Olsen! Olsen! Stop yelling at me and come in here!
Confounded, incompetent nincompoops in the world. I think I've got the biggest...
Chief? Did you hear something about...
No, I haven't heard a thing about anything. How can I, with a staff of idiots like I've got? Close that door before I go out of my mind completely.
Yes, Chief.
I said stop answering me.
Yeah, I'm okay, Chief. But about Miss Lane and Mr. Kent.
Well, what about them? Have you found out where they are?
No, but...
Has anyone found out anything?
No.
No. That's all the answer I get around here. Doesn't anybody in the whole staff know how to dig up information? Don't I have any real reporters?
Yes.
There you go again. Why haven't you checked the airline since we learned about their plane being forced down? Why doesn't someone fly?
I just talked with the airline.
Oh, you did? Well.
They said that when the plane was forced down, all the passengers were transferred to the Capitol Hotel in Briarville.
Good. Did you call the hotel?
Oh, I tried to, but I couldn't get through to them because...
Why?
Because there's a terrific storm out there, that's why, and all the lines are down.
But they are.
Well, that's what the operator says. She ought to know.
Good Godfrey, that's terrible. That's awful. Why, we can't even find out if they're alive or hurt.
They're not hurt, I know that.
How do you know?
Because the airline reported the plane made a miraculous landing. All passengers and crew are safe.
Oh, thank heaven for that. Then what have I been so worried for? Why doesn't somebody tell me things like that? Why am I cursed with an unscrewed chap? Fireworks about.
Mr. Kent.
In person? No, it can't be.
But I thought you...
What's the matter with you two? You look like you're seeing a ghost.
Well,
where have you been? Where'd you come from? How'd you get here? When did you...
Whoa. Wait a minute. Calm down, Chief. I can explain.
No, you can't, can you? Well, you can. Well, go ahead. Explain.
All right, if you just give me a chance. You sound like a dictionary on a pogo stick. Here's the story in a nutshell. Our ship ran into bad weather near Briarville. We were forced down and taken to the Capitol Hotel.
We know all that.
Yes, go on.
All right. I left Lois at the hotel in Briarville and continued on to San Francisco.
But how could you? The storm...
Oh, I hired a private plane, you see.
And then what happened?
Well, nothing, except when I got to the Eastern Star Line, where I expected to run into our friend Carl Schroeder, I found a telegram from Lois telling me to come back here.
From Lois?
That's right. Where is she?
That's what I'd like to know.
What? You mean she isn't here? She didn't get back?
No. And what's more, we haven't even heard from her.
Now, wait a minute. Is this a joke?
Well, what do you think?
Sure isn't funny to me.
Where are you going, Cat? Where are you going?
No time to explain now, Chief. I got a job to do. As Superman.
You all ring for the porter, miss?
Yes. Come in, please. What's our next stop, Porter?
Greenville, miss. We'll be pulling in there in about 5 minutes.
Good. If I give you a telegram, could you send it to me from Greenville?
Why, yes, I think so.
It's terribly important. Here, now, you can read it.
Terry White, Daily Planet, Metropolis.
That's right.
In trouble. Ford Pacific Flyer. Have police meet train in San Francisco. Lois.
That's right.
Trouble, miss? Something I can do to help?
I'm afraid not, but just please see that this wire gets off. Here's $1. Now, please don't fail me.
I'll do my best. Desperate, Lois Lane clutches at a straw in an effort to escape from Carl Schroeder, who holds her prisoner aboard the westbound flyer. Will her plan work? We'll know in a moment, so stay tuned in. Meanwhile, here again is your announcer.
Gang, I don't know when, I've got such a kick out of something. So many chuckles as I have out of this brand new second series of comic buttons that now come in packages of Kellogg's Pep. These pictures of your old friends are straight from the funny papers. Look so real they could talk. Take Maggie, for instance, from Bringing Up Father. She has that sly sort of grin she always wears when she's getting ready to make trouble for Jiggs. And Lord Fleshbottom from Moon Mullins in his high silk hat and droopy walrus mustache and black ribbon glasses. Boy, he's bound to hand you a laugh. And Emmy and Olive Oil and Superman himself. Every single one of these second series comic buttons is a humdinger, really worth collecting and wearing pinned on your jacket or dress or cap. Not to mention the swell fun in swapping duplicates with your pals. So, how about it, gang? Better ask Mom to get you some more of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. That's the only way you can get those exclusive prizes. You don't send in any money, not even a box stop, and you can't buy them anywhere, but you'll find exciting comic buttons in packages of P-E-P. Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg, the greatest name in cereals. Now, back to the adventures of Superman.
Forced to accompany him on a train en route to San Francisco, Lois Lane makes an attempt to outwit Carl Schroeder by asking a porter to send a telegram for her to Perry White. But as the obliging porter leaves her Pullman compartment, he is approached by Schroeder.
Porter,
Yes, sir.
if the young lady in this compartment happens to say anything peculiar, pay no attention to her, please. Because she's sick.
I see, sir. But she didn't say anything peculiar. Just asked me to send a telegram for her from Greenville.
She did, eh? Now, let me see the message, please. Oh, it's all right. Her doctor.
Oh, here it is, sir. Don't bother about this, Porter. Just forget it. I'll take care of everything. Yes. Thanks. His face impassive, Carl Schroeder crumples Lois Lane's message to Perry White and slips it into his pocket, while Lois, unaware of what has happened, keeps her fingers crossed. Can Superman pick up the trail in time to help Lois and prevent Schroeder from leaving the country with the 10 precious bits of jade, the dragon's teeth? We'll know tomorrow, so don't miss the next thrilling episode in The Mystery of the Dragon's Teeth. Tune in, same time, same station, and follow the adventures of Superman. Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman.
Now, just a short message of congratulations to the Campfire Girls organization. 34 years old this month. In their groups, Campfire Girls are learning to be good citizens, good friends, and good homemakers. Just keep up the good work. And fellows and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman. Brought to you every day, Monday through Friday. Same time, same station, by the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC publications. Say there, gang, have you heard? Kellogg's Variety is back. That's the grand 10-package assortment of 6 famous Kellogg cereals that makes breakfast so much fun. Why, it's like eating in a restaurant where you can choose from a whole list of your favorite cereals, each one in your own private package. And Mom's sure to be Kellogg's Variety is back. Show her how you can eat right out of a swell new Kell Bowl pack. She'll like not having to wash dishes. So ask her to hurry and get Kellogg's Variety right away. And be sure to be with us tomorrow for the thrilling adventures of Superman. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, defender of law and order, champion of equal rights, valiant, courageous fighter against the forces of hate and prejudice. Today, it would seem that Carl Schroeder and his henchman Manfred have outwitted Lois Lane and the Man of Steel. We'll learn more about it in a moment. But right now, let's join our good friend, Dan McCullough.
Say, I'm telling you, gang, these new second series comic buttons, the new prizes and packages of Kellogg's Pep, are just about the most fun that ever happened. In the first place, they're old familiar favorites. You know, pals you've been following in the funny page for a long time, like Andy Gump and Popeye and the Little King and Superman, of course. And they're done up in full comic strip colors, painted clear and bright as anything on gleaming white enameled metal buttons, the kinds you pin on your shirt or your dress or cap for everybody to see. Then there's the exciting fun of seeing which button will be inside every time Mom opens a new package of Kellogg's Pep. If it's a duplicate, you know, like a Pep comic button that you already have, why, that's even more fun, because then you can shop around among your pals and see who has a duplicate to trade with you. Yes, sir, collecting Pep comic buttons is a mighty thrilling hobby. And the best part is, you don't have to send in a single penny for these exclusive prizes, not even a box top. And you can't buy them anywhere. All you have to do is to make sure Mom keeps stocked up on that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. Get your prizes, gang, from P.E.P. Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek. Now, the adventures of Superman.
With Clark Kent lured back east by a false telegram and Lois Lane an unwilling passenger on a westbound express, it looks as though Carl Schroeder and his henchman Manfred stand a good chance of escaping to China with the dragon's teeth, 10 pieces of precious oriental jade that hold the secret of everlasting life. As our story continues today, Lois is alone in a drawing room on the train, having just given the porter a telegram to be sent to Perry White. But unknown to Lois, Schroeder has intercepted the porter and destroyed the telegram. Smiling now, Schroeder approaches the drawing room door.
So, Miss Lois, you'll try to put one over on Carl Schroeder, huh?
Come in.
Good evening, Miss Lane.
What do you want?
Oh, I just stepped in for a moment to see how you're getting along.
You don't have to worry about me.
Oh, but I do worry. You're very clever.
Get out of here. Get out or I'll ring for the porter.
That won't help you, Miss Lane. The porter understands everything now.
What do you mean?
I've explained to him you're sick, but you're not responsible for the things you do or say.
Why, you...
Don't excite yourself, Miss Lane.
Get out of here. Get out.
I shall remain with you until the train pulls out of the station you're coming into. See, I don't trust you now. Not after the little trick with the telegram.
Oh, you know.
Yes, I have it here in my pocket. Don't try anything like that again, or you may find yourself in trouble.
Why are you taking me with you? What are you going to do with me?
That we will decide when we reach our destination.
You've got the jade, you've got the dragon's teeth. What more do you want?
We want to make sure we keep the jade until we are out of reach. Pull that window shade down, Miss Lane.
No, I won't.
I said pull down that window shade.
No. Help!
Now, you little fool.
Help, police!
Help! Shut up,
Open up in there.
Oh, one moment.
What's going on in there?
He's keeping me prisoner, conductor.
The young lady's not well.
That's a lie.
Now, wait a minute.
His name is Carl Schroeder, and he killed a Chinese back east, and he froze in dragon's teeth.
You see, conductor, she isn't making sense.
Please believe me.
I'm taking her to a doctor in California.
He's lying. He killed the man. He's a murderer.
Maybe I'd better get a car.
Yes, please call one.
As you wish, conductor, but anyone can see the poor girl is not in her right mind. Speaking of dragon's teeth.
It's true. He stole the dragon's teeth. He did.
I guess you're right. Sorry I bothered
No,
you.
don't leave me.
Oh, Lois, you can't go out. Thank you, conductor. You made a very valiant attempt, Miss Lane. I will leave you now, but remember, you're being watched constantly. Good night.
Realizing now that she had been cut off from all contact with the outside world and is a virtual prisoner aboard the westbound train, Lois breaks down. Meanwhile, back in Metropolis, Clark Kent, suspicious of the false telegram which had brought him back, is about to go in search of Lois as planned, when a thought suddenly occurs to him.
Wait a minute. Just because someone sent me a phony telegram signed Lois Lane and telling me to rush back to Metropolis doesn't necessarily mean that she's in any danger. Oh, I think it might be a good idea first to check the hotel in Briarville where I left her.
Yes, please.
Look, miss, get me the Capitol Hotel in Briarville.
I am very sorry, sir, but I'm not allowed to put through long-distance calls except...
Yeah, I know. Just members of the staff. Well, what do you think I am?
I don't know, sir. Who are you?
Well, I'm Clark... this is Clark Kent.
Mr. Kent?
That's right. Now, will you please put the call through...
Oh, I'm very sorry, Mr. Kent. I didn't recognize your voice. You sounded so low-lying.
Yes, well... a little laryngitis. It gets me every now and then.
Oh, that's too bad. You should ought to try taking some vinegar. You know, that's very good if you put a little salt in it.
Yes.
With...
Some other time I'll try. Yes, right now I must get through to Briarville in a hurry. It's very urgent.
Hey, what's going on out there? Mr. White said it's very urgent, too.
Well, did he put a call in?
He said to keep trying until I got Miss Lane.
Well, what's holding you up?
Well, gee whiz, Mr. Kent, after all, I'm not a magician, you know.
Oh, sorry. Oh, what are the chances of getting through?
Long distance says in 5 minutes.
Okay, well, call me as soon as you get it, will you? 5 minutes. Well, that can't make so very much difference. I think I'd better wait.
5 minutes later, again in his guise and garb of Clark Kent, Superman is back in Editor White's office when the telephone rings.
Well, that may be your call now, Chief.
You take it, Kent. I'm too upset about Lois being missing.
Okay. Editor White's office. All right, put him on.
It's the coffee. Good.
Hello. Yes, this is Clark Kent of the Daily Planet. That's right. Can you tell me whether Miss Lane is still registered at the hotel? Lane. Lane. That's right. I'll hold on.
I hope she's there.
Right. Yes. Yes? What? Oh, she did. When? I see. Whom was she with, you know? Well, just a minute. Will you repeat that, please? I see. All right. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Is she there?
No, she left early tonight with 2 men.
2 men?
I'll wager anything one of them was Carl Schroeder.
Kent, what does that mean?
It means that somehow Schroeder and his henchmen got to her. It means that they took her with them.
Oh, what are we going to do?
See it all now. I suspected that telegram from Lois wasn't on the level, and now I'm sure. This is what happened. Schroeder wired me and Lois's name to get me back from San Francisco.
What's the difference? What happened? Where's Lois? How can we reach her?
Well, the clerk said they must have taken the Pacific Flyer. No planes were running, and it was the only train out of Briarville tonight.
No, I'll have that train stopped and every inch of it searched.
No.
Operator.
Oh, wait a minute, Chief. Wait, don't do that. Schroeder's no fool. He'll manage to slip through.
I've got a better idea.
Never mind, operator.
What's the idea, Kent? Briarville is more than 1,000 miles from Schroeder's destination, San Francisco. The fastest train can't make it in under 10 hours.
Well, what's your idea?
I'll hop a plane and get to San Francisco before the train arrives. Then I'll meet Schroeder at the station with the police.
All transport planes are grounded. You know that. And anyway...
I can hire a private plane.
Nothing can get you there in time.
I'll get there, believe me.
No. We can't take a chance. There's too much at stake.
But we won't be taking any passengers.
Now, look here, Kent. You're a smart boy, but there are a few things that you cannot do.
You'll only...
And one of them is whiz through the air like a bullet.
Well, all right, maybe not. But the private plane I mentioned can make the trip in 9 hours, maybe less.
Are you sure?
Positive.
All right, we'll chance it.
Fine.
But I'll go along with you.
Oh, but you can't, Chief.
Oh, why not?
Well, it isn't safe.
Well, if it's not safe for me, it's not safe for you.
I don't mean that it isn't safe.
Well, what in the heaven's name do you mean?
Well, you see, it's only a 2-passenger plane, Chief. That's the reason. There's just room for the pilot and 1 passenger, and since I can stand a trip like that better than you can...
All right. Get going. But get this straight. Notify me the minute you contact Lois.
Okay. So long.
Racing into the Daily Planet locker room, Kent strips off his street clothes and reveals himself in the blue costume and brilliant red cloak of Superman. He waits for a moment to see that no one is observing him, then strides quickly to a window.
I can catch that Pacific flyer long before it reaches San Francisco. This is one time, Schroeder, that you've bitten off a little more than you can chew.
Up, and away! Leaping high above the city of Metropolis, Superman heads west on the trail of the Pacific Flyer. We'll return in a moment to learn what happened. But first, here again is your announcer.
You know, gang, people in ancient times used to think the sun so important, they used its picture as a symbol of goodness and light. And that might hold for nowadays, too, because the sun makes that wonderful sunshine vitamin D for you that helps build strong bones and teeth. But the sun doesn't do such a good job this time of year. That's one reason Mother wants you to eat plenty of Kellogg's Pep, because this sunny golden toasted cereal gives you your daily minimum need of sunshine vitamin D in every breakfast bowlful. Vitamin B1, too, more than twice as much as in sun-ripened whole wheat, plus loads of downright sunny, crisp goodness. And an exciting prize, too, in every package. Now it's the brand new second series of comic buttons all the gang's collecting and wearing pinned on their jackets or dress or cap. These pictures of your favorite comic strip characters are done up in bright red and blue, yellow and black. Mighty classy looking, so get busy on your collection. Just remind Mom to get plenty of Kellogg's Pep. You don't have to send in any money, not even a box top, and you can't buy them anywhere. But there's a comic button for you in every package of P-E-P, Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg, the greatest name in cereals. Now, back to the adventures of Superman.
In pursuit of the Pacific Flyer, in which he is now certain Lois Lane is being held a prisoner, Superman calls on every ounce of his great strength as he heads west. Meanwhile, aboard the streamlined train, Carl Schroeder and his henchman Manfred are conversing in the corridor outside Lois's locked drawing room.
Manfred,
Yes, Carl?
I've been thinking about that telegram Miss Lane tried to send.
So have I. It was a close call.
Too close. Can't afford to fail now, Manfred. Once we have in our possession the 10 Chinese herbs mentioned by the dragon's teeth, we will own, you and I, a medicine that will cure all disease.
But in the meantime, what about the girl?
I think it best not to take any chances. That telegram I sent the police would have been waiting for us when this train pulled into San Francisco. And it is possible that even without the telegram, her friends, that reporter Kent and others, have given orders to watch all trains.
Then what do you suggest?
The next stop is a place called Carson City. They arrive there in 10 minutes. We'll get off with Miss Lane, hire or buy a car, and proceed the rest of the way by automobile.
Sounds like a good idea, Carl. A very good idea.
See that Miss Lane is ready to leave within 10 minutes.
10 short minutes. Will Superman arrive before Lois is taken off the train at Carson City? Or once again is he going to lose Carl Schroeder's trail? There's excitement ahead, so be sure to listen tomorrow. Same time, same station. Tune in and follow The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellas and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman. Brought to you every day, Monday through Friday. Same time, same station, by the Grand Old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek. And for other thrilling adventures of Superman, see your local newspaper. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC publications. Want to hear a scoop? A big scoop of Kellogg news? Well, listen to this. Kellogg's Variety is back. Yes, Kellogg's have scooped 6 of their most famous cereals into this grand variety carton. One carton containing 10 separate generous-sized packages. So now it's easier for Mom. She just gets Kellogg's Variety, and everybody at the breakfast table can eat his favorite cereal fresh from its own box. Makes breakfast more fun than a picnic. Ask Mom right away to get Kellogg's Variety. It's swell, no fooling. And be sure to be with us tomorrow for the thrilling adventures of Superman. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System. Kellogg's Pep, the super delicious cereal, presents
The Adventures of Superman. Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, defender of law and order, champion of equal rights, valiant, courageous fighter against the forces of hate and prejudice. Today, as the Man of Steel wings onward through darkened skies in hopes of catching the Pacific Flyer, Carl Schroeder has plans that may again thwart his rescue of Lois Lane. We'll get the details in a moment, but right now, let's see what Dan McCullough has in store for us.
You know, gang, the news spread like wildfire last week when I began telling you about the brand new series of comic buttons Kellogg's Pep is putting out. One fellow tells another, and one girl tells her girlfriend, until everybody's all hepped up about collecting these colorful new buttons. It's a mighty swell idea, putting pictures of your funny sheet favorites on white enameled metal buttons so that you can wear them on your jacket or your dress or cap. And it's more fun than a 3-ring circus swapping the buttons when you get duplicates. You see, in this new second series, there's Maggie and Jiggs and Andy Gump, Hans and Fritz, Olive Oil, Popeye, the Little King and Lord Plushbottom, Uncle Willie and Emmy from the Moon Mullins Funnies, and Rip Winkle and Pop Jenks and Superman, of course. 18 of your comic pals and all. Now, to be sure you get every one of them, start Mom off buying Kellogg's Pep for you tomorrow. That's the only way you can get these exclusive prizes, you know, in packages of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. You don't have to send in a single penny, not even a box top, and you can't buy them anywhere. Just look inside the Pep package, and there's your colorful, exciting comic button. There's a prize in every package of P.E.P. Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek. Now, the adventures of Superman.
When we last saw Clark Kent, he had assumed the familiar costume of Superman, and, red cloak flying in the night wind, was speeding to the rescue of Lois Lane, an unwilling passenger on a streamlined express bound for San Francisco. Carl Schroeder, a dishonest dealer in art, and Manfred, his henchman, are watching Lois constantly. But even as Superman spans the miles like some giant fleet-winged bird, the suspicion that all is not right creeps into Schroeder's mind. As the train roars into the night, he and Manfred talk softly outside the door of Lois's dressing room. Listen.
I think it best not to take any chances, Manfred. That telegram Miss Lane tried to send had slipped through. The police would have been waiting for us in San Francisco with open arms the moment this train pulled in. And for all I know, that reporter Kent may have given the police orders to watch all trains.
Then what do you suggest?
The next stop is a place called Carson City. We arrive there in 10 minutes. We will get off with Miss Lane, hire or buy a car, and proceed the rest of the way by automobile.
Sounds like a good idea, Carl. A very good idea.
See that our bags are packed and ready to go. I will take care of Miss Lane. Work quickly. There's no time to waste.
Meanwhile, high above the dark countryside, a stalwart figure in red cape and blue costume leaps forward in curious flight, following the thin ribbons of steel that wind in and out of mountainous ravines and over towering trestles. Faster and ever faster, mocking even the speed of sound.
I hope this isn't a wild goose chase. No, I'm certain it isn't. Lois never sent that wire ordering me back east. It was a fake. I should be sighting that sheep soon. It's somewhere here in the mountains, this side of Carson City. I'm almost sure Lois is on it, and if she is, that means Schroeder is there, too. All I want with Schroeder is 60 seconds. Wait a minute, what was that? Sounded like a train whistle. Yes, it is. And I can see the train down below, about a mile beyond Carson City. I wonder whether that's the right train. I'll just drop down a little closer and take a look. Uh-huh. Pacific Flyer, all right. The only train they could be on. Now to get aboard is Clark Kent. Down! Down!
You know, Manfred, I have a feeling we did a smart thing leaving that train at Carson City.
Very smart.
It won't help you, Schroeder. Nothing will help you. Sooner or later, men like you and that ape seated beside you get what's coming to them.
You must not lose control of your temper, Miss Lane. We have a long trip across the open plains, 300 miles. Conserve your energy.
Don't you worry about my energy.
But we do. You're very valuable to us at the moment.
Did anyone ever tell you, Schroeder, that you're not a human being? You're a beast.
Those are very unkind words, Miss Lane. Have I not treated you with the utmost courtesy?
Oh, of course you have. Telling everyone I was crazy.
That, unfortunately, was unavoidable. You will admit, if you were at all fair, that it was clever, no?
Not clever, Schroeder. Diabolical. You've got the mind of a devil.
You're very complimentary. I do not deserve it.
You deserve everything that's coming to you, and more, and you'll get it.
Perhaps. I think you'd better close that rear window, Miss Lane. The dust is blowing in.
You were warned about that. The man you bought the car from said there might be a dust storm.
You're not worried, are you?
Not the least bit.
Good. I admire women who have courage. It does seem to be blowing up. Keep your eyes open for road markers. We don't want to lose our way.
This is your little party, Schroeder. Keep your own eyes open.
Now, look, my name is Clark Kent, Porter. I'm a newspaper man with the Daily Planet, and all I'd like is some information about this young lady. She's a passenger aboard this train.
Sorry, sir, but we're not allowed to give out information about passengers.
But the young lady I'm inquiring about is a personal friend of mine.
It doesn't make any difference, sir.
Well, the Pullman conductor said you could help me.
He did?
Yes.
Well, then I guess it's all right.
Oh, good. Now, maybe you can tell me what I want to know. Was the young lady answering the description I gave you on board this train?
Yes, sir. She was the sick lady in drawing room A.
The what?
The sick lady.
Who told you she was sick?
The gentleman traveling with her. He said I wasn't to pay no attention if she'd come out with something queer.
This gentleman who was traveling with her, Porter, was he alone?
No, sir. There was another gentleman with him.
Where are they now?
They got off at Carson City.
With the young lady?
Yes, sir.
Got to go after them.
We don't make any stops till we get to Pine Valley. That's a good 2-hour run.
Oh, yes, I know. Well, thanks. Thanks a lot, Porter.
You're welcome.
Here.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Can't wait till we reach Pine Valley. Every second counts now. As it is, I may not be able to pick up their trail. Why didn't I overtake the train before it reached Carson City? Well, there's no sense crying over spilt milk. Got to get off the same way I got on. Through the observation platform. Yeah. Paying attention. Yeah, I guess it's safe. Nobody's watching me. Off with these clothes. There we are. You slipped through this time, Schroeder. But it won't be for long. There. Now, back to Carson City as Superman. Up, and away!
Leaving the train from the deserted observation platform, Superman, red cloak streaming in the wind, heads back to Carson City in the faint hope of again picking up Carl Schroeder's trail. We'll return in a moment to learn where Schroeder has gone. But first, here again is your announcer.
You know, gang, there's sure a mad rush for the Kellogg's Pep Package these days, because that's the only place you can get those brand new second series comic buttons all the gang's collecting. And are these new buttons swell? Full-color, true-to-life pictures of your favorite comic strip characters looking so real you'd think they were going to speak. There's Hans and Fritz and Andy Gump and Superman, of course. 18 different buttons in all. Oh, you'll have a mighty smart collection when you pin those new Pep comic buttons on your jacket or your dress or cap. Why, it even seems to make it more fun to follow the funny papers when you have buttons with the real characters on them. And it gives you lots to talk about when you meet up with your friends. Because, you want to compare notes on how many everybody's collected. And, the best part is you don't have to send in any money for these comic buttons, not even a box top. And you can't buy them anywhere. They come only as exclusive prizes in packages of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. So ask Mom to get you a good supply of Pep tomorrow. That's P-E-P, Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg, the greatest name in cereals. Now, back to the adventures of Superman.
15 miles from Carson City, heading west in a car, Carl Schroeder, Lois Lane, and Manfred, Schroeder's henchmen, have run into a blinding dust storm. The road has become almost impassable, and the wind is howling like a million banshees.
Dust storm is getting pretty bad. How far back did we get off the road, Miss Lane?
I don't know. I told you this was your little party. Go ahead and run it.
I can't see with the dust blowing against the windshield. I'll have to go out and look around.
What can I do, Carl?
Nothing, Manfred. Stay where you are. I'll be right back.
Only a fool who thinks he's clever would have started out in the face of warning.
Nobody asked you.
Nobody had to ask.
Take my advice and keep your mouth shut.
Can't find the road. The dust is blinding.
Well, Mr. Smart Aleck, what's the next move?
Keep quiet, Miss Lane. I want no trouble with you.
What do we do? Sit here and let the dust bury us alive?
We keep going as long as we can across the plain.
Just listen to that man back in Carson City.
Shut up. Why do we put up with her cow? Can't we get rid of her?
You wouldn't dare.
Who can tell?
Maybe it would be better if we turned back.
Back where? Lost all sense of direction. Nothing but dust, and more dust. That wind howling.
But how much longer can we keep going this way? For all you know, we're moving in circles.
I told you to keep quiet. It gets worse by the minute.
What happened?
Car stalled. We're carrying too big a load.
What does that mean?
It means we cannot continue carrying so big a load.
Do as I suggested, Carl.
No.
I'm sorry, Miss Lane, but there's no other way.
No, you can't leave me here in the storm. I'll suffocate.
There's no choice. The car must be lightened.
I'm not very heavy.
It's not you alone. Manfred must remain behind, too.
Are you crazy, Carl?
With only one in the car, there may be a chance.
That's not human. Please, don't leave us behind.
I helped you get the jade teeth, Carl. You'd never have them if not for me.
I know, Manfred, but there's no help for it.
That's what you think.
Don't pull your knife, Manfred. I have a gun.
If one of us lives, it'll be me.
Oh! You struck him on the head.
With my life or his. Carry him out. Leave him here with you. He'll be all right shortly. Now, step from the car, Miss Lane.
Oh, no, please.
Step from the car.
You beast.
Goodbye, Miss Lane, and good luck.
Wait, Schroeder. Schroeder, this is murder. Manfred's seriously hurt, and we'll never be able to survive this. Please.
It matters to me. I have the dragon's teeth, and I must get through with them. Nothing else matters.
Schroeder, please wait. Please listen to me.
I have no time to wait. Goodbye, Miss Lane.
Come back, Schroeder. Schroeder, come back, please. Schroeder, come back.
Deaf to Lois's pleas for his return, the murderous Schroeder drives off into the gathering darkness. As the panic-stricken girl reporter, her throat seared by the madly whirling dust particles, stands at the side of the unconscious Manfred, a lonely figure lost in a blinding windstorm. How can Superman pick up her trail and find her? A single small dot on the storm-swept prairie. We'll find out tomorrow, so be sure to listen. Tune in, same time, same station, for another thrilling episode in The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellows and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman. Brought to you every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station, by the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek. And for other thrilling adventures of Superman, see your local newspaper. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC publication. Say, gang, get a load of this. Kellogg's Variety is back. That's the famous variety carton of 6 swell Kellogg cereals in 10 separate packages. Makes breakfast more fun than a picnic. With Kellogg's Variety on the table, you can choose among Kellogg's Rice Krispies, Pep, Corn Flakes, shredded wheat crumbles, and 40% bran flakes. Simply help yourself to your favorite. Each box holds a fresh, crisp, heaving portion. So ask Mom to get Kellogg's Variety right away. And be sure to be with us tomorrow for the thrilling adventures of Superman. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Kellogg's Pep, the super delicious cereal, presents The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, defender of law and order, champion of equal rights, valiant, courageous fighter against the forces of hate and prejudice. Today, as the Man of Steel still searches for Lois Lane, the girl reporter is all but lost to view in the path of a blinding dust storm. We'll learn what happens in a moment. But right now, let's join Dan McCullough and his pal Rusty as they share the comic section of today's news.
Say, Dan, you see bringing up Father today? Poor Jiggs, he's always getting it in the neck.
Yeah, and did you know that Jiggs' picture is on one of the new second series of comic buttons? You know, the new prizes and packages of Kellogg's Pep?
Hey, is that right?
Sure. Maggie, too, and Popeye, and the Little King, and Superman, of course. 18 of them in all.
Boy, you know, I've been so doggone excited about this new second series. When I got my first second series button this morning, Mom said she thought I'd pop.
Oh, boy, you're bound to get a kick out of these new comic buttons, Rusty, and you'll
Say,
find...
Dan, that gives me an idea for a new game.
Yeah?
Look, every kid has to act like he's the same character as on the button he's wearing. Well, for instance, I'm wearing this Popeye button, see?
Yeah?
So I'm a sailor who eats spinach.
Sure, and Cousin Doris could be olive oil when she's wearing that button, or Emmy White.
Yeah! Wouldn't that be swell fun? I'm going to get the whole gang busy on these new second series comic buttons so we can get going.
And you won't have a bit of trouble, Rusty, because all the fellows and girls are mighty excited about this brand new series. They're so doggone snappy looking. The pictures of favorite funny sheet characters done up in brilliant red and yellow and blue and black. Boy, they show up like anything when you wear them pinned on your jacket or dress or cap. And they're easy to get, too. You don't have to send in a single penny, not even a box stop. And you can't buy them anywhere. All you do is to ask Mom to get you a package or two of Kellogg's Pep. Then get your exciting prize from every package. Remember that P-E-P, Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek. Now, the adventures of Superman.
Learning that Lois Lane had fallen into the hands of Carl Schroeder, a fascist agent, who forced her to accompany him and Manfred, his henchman, on a San Francisco-bound train, Superman rocketed westward to rescue the girl reporter. But the wily Schroeder, anticipating pursuit, left the train at Carson City and, accompanied by Lois and Manfred, continued his trip by car. Temporarily stymied, Superman doubled back in an attempt to pick up their trail. Meanwhile, Schroeder, running into a deadly dust storm, ordered Lois and out, believing that thus, made lighter, his car would take him through. When Manfred refused to leave, Schroeder struck him down and threw him out. As our story continues today, Schroeder, still in possession of the 10 precious dragon's teeth, has just driven off, leaving Lois and the unconscious Manfred to the mercy of the furious dust storm. Listen.
Schroeder! Come back! Come back! Don't leave us here! Got to do something. This dust is choking me. I've got to keep moving. I can't just lie down and die. And try to revive Manfred. I might have a better chance. There are 2 of us. Manfred. He's still unconscious. Maybe if I could turn him over. No, he's too heavy. Oh, if only I had some water. He's grown. He's coming to. Manfred. Manfred, it's me. Lois Lane.
My head.
Get up, Manfred. Get up.
What happened? Where?
Schroeder knocked you out.
Yes, I remember now. Where is he?
Drove off in the... Get up before we're buried alive in this dust.
It'll blind us. Choke us.
You've got to get out of it.
No use. Nothing can save us. And it's your fault.
My fault?
Yes, your fault.
If not for you, Schroeder and I, we'd have gone on by train.
But I didn't tell him to hire a car.
Your fault, I tell you, your fault.
You're wrong.
If not for you, this wouldn't have happened to me.
Stop talking like that.
I'm going to make you pay for this.
No,
I'm going to.
Stop it. You're out of your mind.
Oh, no.
You are. If you weren't, you'd see what a stupid, blind fool you're being.
What do you mean?
Don't you see why I didn't leave you while you were unconscious? Can't you understand that alone we'd both be lost? That together we have at least a fighting chance of finding our way out of this.
You think we have a chance?
There's always a chance while we're alive.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I am. Come on, let's start walking.
Walking? Where? Which way?
Straight ahead. Maybe we'll find some shelter. Anything that'll take us out of this blinding, choking storm.
Yes, shelter. That's what we need. Shelter.
Let's go. You lead and
Lowering their heads and pulling their collars up around their faces in an attempt to protect themselves from the blinding, stinging particles of dust, Lois and Manfred push off into the storm. Two lonely figures in the vast expanse of wind-torn prairie. Meanwhile, back at Carson City, Superman has resumed his disguise as Clark Kent and is trying to pick up Carl Schroeder's trail. We find him now in the railroad station where he is questioning a porter who claims to have seen two men with a girl answering Lois's lame description.
You say this young lady was carried off the train, Porter?
Yes, sir, that's right, sir. The gentleman with her, he said she was very sick, so we put her in a wheelchair.
Wheelchair? Was she unconscious?
Oh, no, sir, she wasn't unconscious. She started to kick up a bit, but the gentleman leaned over and said something in her ear, and that made her quiet down.
All part of Schroeder's act.
Beg pardon?
Oh, nothing. Tell me, did you hear her say anything?
No, sir, nothing but some mumbling that sounded like, well, sort of like she was gagged or something.
Must have been gagged. But, of course, you couldn't see that through the heavy black veil she was wearing.
That's right, sir.
Tell me, Porter, did you hear the men say anything that might give us some clue or a hint as to where they were going?
Well, let me see now. I did hear them say something about...
About what?
Something about a drive yourself. You know, sir, one of those places where you hire a car.
Hire a car?
Yes, sir, that's right. One gentleman, he told the other one to find a drive-yourself place where they could hire a car.
Oh, that's what they did. Of course. They hired a car and went on that way, figuring that would throw me off the trail.
Are they running away from something, sir?
You bet they are. They won't be running much longer. Thanks a lot, Porter. You were a great help. Here's something for your trouble.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. So, Schroeder thought he threw me off the trail, eh? Well, he's in for a shock, and very soon. First, I've got to check the automobile route to San Francisco. I guess a policeman's my best bet. Excuse me, officer. Could you tell me the best route out of Carson City for San Francisco?
You driving?
Yes.
Well, I could give you the route, all right, but I wouldn't plan to go today if I were you.
Why not?
Because you got to drive across the prairie to pick up the main highway for the coast. There's an awful dust storm sweeping that prairie now.
There is?
Worst one ever. Don't you notice the wind here?
Yes, but
Nothing to what goes on out there, and one of them dust storms comes up.
Really?
Worth a man's life to get caught in it.
Bad as all that?
Yes, sir. Dust gets so thick you can't see your hand in front of your face. Yes, sir.
God, and Lois is right in it.
What's that?
Nothing, officer. Thanks very much.
Don't mention it. Better hold up until tomorrow. Might be over by then.
Yeah, I guess I will. Yes, I will now with Lois out there. Into this alley. I better make time now. Superman. Off with these clothes. There's no telling what may have happened to them out there. I just hope I'm not too late. There we are. All set. Now, up, and away!
Like a blue and crimson arrow shot from a powerful bow, Superman streaks up into the storm-clouded sky. Then, veering sharply, he rockets toward the dark, dust-swept prairie, his red cape streaming in the angry wind. And just up, join him again in his frantic search for Lois Lane. But first, here again is your announcer.
Say, your eyes will pop, gang, when you get one of these brand new second series comic buttons from a package of Kellogg's Pep. Because these new buttons are really snappy. Bright, true-to-life pictures of familiar comic strip characters like the Little King and Pop Jenks and Andy Gump and Superman, of course. each one printed in brilliant colors on a white enameled metal button that you'll want to wear pinned on your jacket or dress or cap. Now, there are 18 different buttons in this new second series to collect and swap duplicates with your pals. So you better get busy. Start out by asking Mom to get you a package or two of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. That's the only way you can get these new comic buttons, you know. You don't send in any money, not even a box stop, and you can't buy them anywhere. Just look inside the Pep package for this grand exclusive prize. There's a comic button in every package of P.E.P. Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, made by Kellogg, the greatest name in cereals. Now, back to the adventures of Superman.
Fighting a blinding prairie dust storm with the wind howling at gale pitch, Superman wings across the darkened wasteland, determined to keep going at all costs until he finds Lois Lane, unaware that Carl Schroeder has cold-bloodedly left her to perish in the choking horror of the storm. Mile by mile, the Man of Steel battles his way through the blinding holocaust. His great muscles strained to their utmost, his X-ray vision piercing the thick, dark screen of whirling dust that blots out the earth from human sight. Searching, ever searching for the car in which he hopes to find Lois. Suddenly he spots something on the ground, something black against the brown dust.
Wait a minute. What's that down there? Looks like it might be a car. Could it be Schroeder's? It isn't moving. No, of course not. It's turned over on its side. Down, down! Great Scott, that car's burnt to a crisp. Must have run over this embankment and caught fire. No one in it. Could all three of them have gotten out or been thrown clear? I'd better take... Wait a minute. What's in this metal box? Still hot. Oh, the jade dragon's teeth. All 10 of them fused together by the heat. That means Schroeder either jumped or was thrown out. Whatever happened, they can't be far from here. Uh-oh. There's someone lying over there, half covered with sand. Schroeder. And he's... No, he's not dead. But he's in pretty bad shape. Looks like a skull fracture. Concussion, too, probably. Well, there's no chance of his telling me what became of Lois and Manfred. It'll take a doctor to bring him out of this coma, if he comes out at all. And I'd better pick him up, put him in what's left of the car. At least he'll be sheltered from the worst of the storm until I find Lois. All right, in there with you, my murderous friend. Now to have a look around for the others. Up! Up! There's no sign of either of them around here. Where could they have wandered to? Yes, and how can I even hope to find either of them? 2 tiny specks lost in this huge cloud of swirling dust. Away!
Worried and now completely aware of Lois Lane's great danger, Superman continues what appears to be a hopeless search for 2 tiny specks lost in a huge cloud of swirling dust. Tomorrow brings the smashing climax to this story of the Dragon's Teeth, and the beginning of the most baffling mystery ever to test the metal of the Man of Steel. So don't miss it. Tune in, same time, same station, and follow the adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap close at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellows and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman. Brought to you every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station, by the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC publication. Say, gang, you'll get a bang out of this. Kellogg's Variety is back. That's the grand 10-package assortment of 6 swell Kellogg cereals. Makes breakfast more fun than a picnic. Makes it easy for Mom, too. No dishes to wash, thanks to the new Kell Bowl Pack. You can eat right out of it. What's more, these generous packages are great for lunch boxes and outings. So ask Mom to hurry and get Kellogg's Variety at the grocer's her very first chance. And be sure to be with us tomorrow for the thrilling adventures of Superman. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.